All right, hey there, guys. It's Metro, and we are back with a new series, another leveling challenge here, and it begins today. We are leveling a hunter with no specialization and doing the oft talked about concept of leveling through Nomad style with only leatherworking gear equipped, and that is going to be what we do today. But there's going to be even more to it than that, and I'm going to tell you a little story here as we begin because I am very excited about playing this character and enjoying my time doing so. There's more than just me wanting to level and whatever, like we did with the Warlock, get gear and have fun and patterns. It's also about a theme that I have set in mind for this character because there's one set of gear specifically, or I guess like a kind of an overall set of gear that I really, really, really want. And that is the Blue Dragon set for Hunter. Now, if you've never seen it, or you don't know anything about it already, this thing. If you don't already know about this set, it is very, first of all, 2 of the sets are no longer in the game, which is not necessarily a problem for me because I will be using, oh, there's a lot of add-ons on, Jesus. Every single add-on is on by default. Anyway, I have a guy on our realm who is actually able to craft them, so I'm going to get the materials I need, and then I'm going to send them to him. He's going to make them. I'm going to wear the items. All right. So typically in the previous types of playthroughs we did on this, we had a a set pattern in mind that we wanted to wear, like we did with the tailoring one, and we did not have anything stopping us from making that. That will not be the case this time around. But like I said, I already have a plan for that. And I hope that we have everything we need. I don't think he's not. He used to be a raider in our guild. He stopped playing. Like he's not able to make the raid times anymore. So hopefully he'll be able to continue making that piece for me. I don't think he won't, but you never know. I guess we'll find out. But anyway, I got to get a character actually set up, and then we're gonna go. So while we do, I'm gonna talk a little bit about what I want to do with this character because I think it's gonna be pretty fun. I would definitely. I would say that this might be the most anticipated character I've ever made, honestly, because it's rare, first of all, that ever happens in the first place. But yeah, so what we want is leatherworking. We're going to take like a blue dragon kind of style. As you can see, I already got the new blue hair that came from Death Knights, blue eyes for the high elf. Character kind of, is a blood elf. Not a big fan of female characters, honestly, but I just don't like male blood elf anymore at this point. I played it too long. So we made a female. We'll see how it plays. I can always change back to male. I just don't really like how female blood elf are like kind of overly sexualized, I feel like. But whatever, that's life. So yeah, so we're gonna use blue dragon mount. We're gonna use blue dragon pet. We'll get all that set up in subsequent episodes when we can do any of those things. But I'm definitely looking forward to not hearing this thing over and over again. Anyway, I'm definitely looking forward to making that set. One of the pieces you can just train. The other 2, like I said, I'm going to have Evo Tibbs make. And we'll hopefully get right into it, I think. Main thing is we're not going to be using a specialization. So I'm not exactly sure how that's going to work in dungeons. I don't know for sure. But otherwise, it's the Nomad style, which if you haven't seen before, that means no Hearthstone. In fact, we're going to delete our Hearthstone. First thing we always do is delete the Hearthstone. And no flight paths, no quick travel. Now, in the past, I've had to break that because the game doesn't allow you to not make quick travel at times. But I think for the most part, we should be good. Looks like this is saved already. That's odd. Wow, that's pretty interesting. Okay. So we already, the add-on's already working perfectly. That's funny. Okay, so we might as well get right to it, I guess, right? No further ado here. Although I don't even know what's going on here with the character. I have to take a look. We're level 1 as well. This will be another first time we've done a level 1 challenge in a while. I have no pet, I guess. Wow, you don't get a pet until when? Level 5. Oh, wow. No pet until 5. Wow. That's kind of wild. Okay. But what about the other ring? Don't we not have that, huh? I've been enjoying using these rings to modify the game in a fun way. This is a bunch of nonsense. This isn't even the right one. It's in this one, I guess, yeah. Just gonna delete this one. We're never gonna use it. Traps, and we'll make a new bind. Let's see, let's find something like blue dragon looking. Maybe we use a blue dragon scale. That'd be good. I don't know where that would be though. For now, we'll just take like somewhat blue dragon looking thing. I'll tell you, like, this is really gonna sound really weird coming from me, but like, I've always wanted there to be like more dragons in the game, like more dragon interactions in the game. The blue dragonflight, I feel like got the worst rap of anything ever in WoW, honestly, and it kind of, it's disappointing to me because I really like the dragon interactions we've had. Like, I guess like Cataclysm was like the place for it, right? And then, they made the shield, which was cool, but I'm sorry, the staff, which was cool, but for the most part, it really kind of let me down. I don't know. I think they should have had more stuff going on with the Blue Dragonflight in Classic or in Cataclysm, because that was the opportunity for it. Okay, that looks fine. But now we just need to get the other ring in there, and then we'll get started. So, but yeah, I was really hoping. I don't know. Like, I just feel like the Blue Dragonflight has the worst rap in WoW, man. Like, you end up killing their main dudes. Like, you know what I mean? Like, everybody else, every other Dragonflight is like, oh, well, they're kind of not against us, but they're not really with us either, so they're against us. And then, you kind of end up, helping them, or they end up helping you later on, and they kind of become your allies in Cataclysm, and it's like a really big deal, like, story-wise, you know what I mean? But then, like, the Blue Dragonflight's just, like, AFK, you know what I mean? Like, it's completely dissolved because we killed Malagos, and you have to, like, there's no new aspect because of that, and there's like a great storyline. Honestly, I really want to go get the weapon because I've never done it before, but I don't know what character I would even do it on. I guess my shaman is probably good, because once I have this blue dragon set male, I'm probably gonna use this on my shaman too. We'll see. I'm not exactly sure if that's gonna be the case or not, but there's so many icons. It's wild. I'd like to see, I wish you could search for an icon, but I'd like to see the actual blue dragon scale icon as one of these. That would be really cool. Keep us focused, keep us centered on what our goals have been. But it would take forever to find it, I'd imagine, so I don't know where it would be. You should definitely be able to search. Oh, you can. Let's see, blue. Blue dragon. It doesn't search. I'd have to know exactly what it's called, I guess, but anyway, for now, let's just get going. So we'll do that with the map there. I like that a lot. I think that's... Whoa, what is that? Oh, accidentally copied some text into it too. But yeah, so that's our goal. Like I said, we're gonna follow this theme and hopefully have fun along the way. And this is gonna be a real challenge. I think this one is gonna be a lot more different than the Warlock one. Not necessarily for any reason. It's just, Hunter with no specialization is gonna be surely a lot harder than being a full power character. But the good thing is, I think I'll be a lot more engaged with it, because I'm really intrigued in seeing what kind of gear we can make and what kind of oh, there we go. Whatever icon this is, that's exactly what I wanted. All right, anyway, we have to do this too. Oh, wait, not this plater. We gotta change the color. I've been doing the naked leveling again on the rogue, so change the color of that. But we're back to Hunter, so we're gonna do maybe a bluish color. I guess we can do like a bluish color because it's gonna be even though it's a hunter, we want it to look more like a blue dragon thing, right? Where is the bar color? There it is. Oh, that's a nice color right there. That's really nice. Let's see what that looks like. Nah, it's a little too blue, I think, or a little too teal. I keep typing that. That's wrong. Add on. Looks pretty good. Might try to change the focus bar color. I don't know if you can do that. Oh yeah, steady. So steady shot is a castable ability, but on the move, full cast. I don't even know what we're supposed to be killing here. Worms. Cool. Yeah, I'm excited about this. This is gonna be really. This is probably, like I said, the most anticipated one I've ever done. I've done a lot of leveling challenges for a lot of different reasons, and I've never really been as excited to start one as I have been this one. I'm really excited to do a blacksmithing one too. We'll be doing that eventually. But for now, I think this is the one that we want to get started on, because I need a lot of time to make this one work. We have a lot of materials that just can't be obtained very easily anymore in the game. And that's going to be a pretty big problem. Like, we need to make this over a long period of time, this blue dragon set. It's going to take us, I think it's like 90 scales. It's a lot, and I only have 20 some right now, and I've been going for quite a while now. So, yeah, eventually we'll have the full set made. Adding another tailor or another skinner to the mix is going to really help. And hopefully we can get skinning leveled pretty quickly. I don't actually know how long it's going to take, but I'd imagine it'll take a while. And I've been doing that on the other characters too that I've been working on, so we just got to get to the level that we could solo BWL with that, and then we could kill and skin Chromagus every week. That's going to be like a main thing we do. Probably like, you know, once a week I'll just come on this character and do that, and then start an episode with that, because that's going to be like a major feature. At that point, it makes you wonder, like, should I have Chromie time on or off, you know, like, once I can do that, it's going to be a relative pain. I might look into how you can, like, turn it on or off with a party sync. Like, that's perfectly on the table, I believe. I don't think that would be an issue. I don't know. We'll see. I never noticed that there's, like, all kinds of stuff down here. Jane and Nova. What is that? Oh, we're doing a lot of damage. Wow, arcane shot looks really cool. I've never really like looked at that. How much does it cost? 40? Yeah. Cool. Yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. Hopefully have hopefully there'll be a variety of different sorts of fun along the way. I really like these because it's all about like collection, I feel like. And I also really like them because they can be relatively challenging. You know, we finished the Warlock one and it really wasn't that challenging, honestly, by the end. It was pretty challenging in the early parts, but I would say the longer we went, the less challenging it got, and it was just because the character got a lot more powerful, and the gear was actually not as bad as I thought it was going to be, so we'll see how it works out. The thing about leatherworking is there's a lot of good patterns that I want to get and make, and this is a little bit more clear, whereas the tailor was kind of like, let's just have fun and level. This is like, no, I definitely want to make these patterns, and we will not be doing anything until, you know, we'll not be finishing this until I've made them all. The green dragon scale is another set, the black dragon scale is another set, and the red dragon scale, I think there's only a single item that was ever in the game, and it was from Upper Blackrock Spire, and that has been removed, so it is no longer possible to make that piece. And he also has that, so I might try to get him to make it. Also might try to have him make it, but frankly it's not even that good. It's a transmog that is not even unique, whereas the other, the blue dragon set is all 3 unique pieces basically, which is ironic because there's the blue dragon chest though, a similar looking one, but it's for plate. So we talked about this a bunch in the past, where I think like when they changed it so like all gear in the game that can be used by a warrior is not mail anymore, you know what I mean? Like it's all plate. I think they kind of messed it up and made some of those things that were supposed to look like mail plate, but I don't know for sure about that. Oh yeah, we have this on too. Let's turn that up. Oh yeah, we also have, I just realized, we've been cheating. I usually have this off here. Let's see, quest point of view. There we go. Great. Okay, so what do we got? Yeah, we also are going to use this add-on. Arcane slivers from any creature in the isle that use mana. I remember this. Me and Cobb just somewhat recently did a playthrough of this zone. It's a special zone. I'll tell you what, really special zone. And I really like it. They did a great job. Even though it's so old, I feel like it stands up pretty strong. I feel that same way about the Draenei zone though, honestly. It's a lot of nostalgia though, really. Wait, Steady Shot generates focus or just does nothing? Just does nothing, I guess. Focus you just get back over time. Cool. I think this is going to be a lot of fun, though. I've really wanted to do Hunter No-Spec for a long time. This is also, I guess, an informal entry in my project No-Spec idea, where I'm going to have one of every class at max level with No-Spec. I really want to do that, so we'll see how it works out. Alright, that's that. Go move on here. Gotta remember the buttons here. Tender Slain, Feral Tender Slain. That's the tree dude. I think that's over there. The music is really special in here, though. I had been playing with music off for a while, with like all the rest of the sounds on, but music off. It was actually kind of cool. But yeah, not doing it for this zone because this zone is just way too cool, music-wise. I don't know what instrument that is, but it's pretty cool sounding. Can't believe you have no pet till 5, though. Surprised to hear that. Hey, that guy's level 50. What's he doing? Just grinding? Or helping somebody grind, maybe. Probably turn auto loot on, but I want to make sure my bags don't fill up a ton early. This is always a problem early on in these playthroughs. I don't know where I'm going to get bags. Maybe I'll just go back on the Warlock and make some. It's kind of like the rule set for Nomad is a little murky. It's kind of like you're not meant to use the auction house for buying things. But I don't like typically I definitely won't be buying. Hopefully, I definitely won't be buying anything for the profession on this character. I did it a fair amount on the what is this? I did it a fair amount on the Warlock just because farming it was absurd. But I'm praying that I'm right about this. That leatherworking is going to be a lot more fun to level, and it's going to be a lot less grind 600 mobs over and over again and not get any loot. Because I'll tell you, if you didn't watch the Warlock tailoring one, there was times where I just was not having any fun whatsoever. It was insane how low the drop rate was on those TBC materials. I'm actually kind of surprised by that because it's worse than it was on private servers, honestly. Like, I got way more from an hour of play on private servers than I did on actual live Blizzard current modern day stuff. So it's hard. I find that hard to believe, you know. I think they would have nerfed the drop rates if anything, but I guess not. Okay, that's it for that quest. I was gonna open that. We need Thirst Unending. Wait, Arcane Torrent Unleashed. We don't actually have our spellbook up. What do we have to use it on a mob or something? That's unfortunate. I guess I'll just leave these up for now, though, especially since we only have a few spells. Got gray gloves, which we can use. For a while, I'll be using any BOEs I get, but I'll be converting away from that. I'd like to use, like, basically, I put BOEs in the slots that I can craft, so no rings. No necks, stuff like that. Leatherworking can't craft any of that stuff. But I can craft pretty much everything else, so... Well, actually, I don't think no cloak. Yeah, I won't have any cloaks. Disengage.
Time is of the essence.
Guess we should just turn all of these in, and then we'll get a pet. Only did like 5 quests total without a pet. It's funny. What does this quest actually ask me to do with this, though? Oh, on a mana worm. Got it. So a minute we have on CD there. Is there any way to find out what the icon of this is in game? Maybe an add-on will help with that. That's exactly what I was looking for the icons of those things. Probably like, I'm not gonna have that many spells. Like, the question is how many spells are we gonna have too? Not that many, but it's gonna be a fair amount. A lot of pet spells, obviously. But this actually, like, I think this is gonna be like 90% of the spells we get, honestly, right now. I think we already have them. Yeah, other than kill shot, there's not actually any new damaging rotation spells coming. So I might as well put these in comfortable spots. Four and 5. Wing clip will probably be useful for kiting. We'll see. I don't know how much kiting we're going to need to do. Just trying to get used to things. Anyway, let's go wrap this up here, this quest. But yeah, mostly I pretty much have everything I'm going to have. It's kind of crazy. The pet will obviously do a lot, but just like the general hunter stuff, you know, will do a lot. Okay, so what is... Oh yeah, these are just all... They're just scattered all around the world, right? I forgot all about this. I don't even know. Arcane Wrath. This is up here, I think, right? I think there's one item. I remember there's an item over there. There's an item by like a pool. I think this is probably it here. Let's see if we can figure it out. I also want to use Shade Scale. Throw that on. Definitely won't be dying anytime soon. Yeah, this zone at night is pretty nice, I'll tell you. I quite like it. Yeah, I remember me and Cop coming here and doing this quest. I'm relatively familiar with this stuff. I don't know what we're going to do for questing though. Like, our main goals are not necessarily going to be quests. It's going to be a lot of killing and looting, you know what I mean? So probably going to try to find zones that have a lot of beasts so we can level the profession quickly. And honestly, we're almost level 5 already. I don't know when you can train professions now. I don't know if it even costs money anymore, but I want to get this as soon as possible, so we might just head right to Silvermoon. I guess we'll finish this zone out or whatever and then head right to Silvermoon. Alright, so we still need to do the Shrine of Dathramar. Oh, I remember that. That's all the way over there, I think. And then Felidrin the Banished. The Falthrian Academy. A betrayer of our people resides atop Falthrian Academy to the southwest. That was the thing I always found funny about this zone, was it's like way too small to make any logic. It just doesn't make any sense. Like, there's a betrayer living like what, 60 yards away from everybody else? He's basically like, it'd be like if like we had a house and then 2 other houses in the neighborhood and one of the 3 of them was like a criminal. You would never, that would never happen, right? It's funny. But obviously the whole... In the warp, oh my god, I can't stand this goddamn thing. This is like, I literally don't want to level through this zone now because of that. So stupid. But anyway, the in Warcraft 3, they have it done pretty well. You can see Sunstrider Isle and the different areas of Quel'Thalas. But I don't actually understand, now that I think about it. The city is not connected to Sunstrider Isle, right? I guess it used to be. Yeah, this all used to be the city, but then this half of it has been destroyed, right? Alright, let's wrap this up. We'll finish this area. I think this is actually all you get out of here. These 5 or 6 quests that we just did. It's just so, the music's just so nice. I was gonna do Exile's Reach, but I want to make sure I don't have any issues with the. There could be some problems with the. Like when you finish Exile's Reach, it kind of forces you to take a spec. So I didn't really want to have that. Wait, I already have a bag. I wonder where I got that from. Yeah, I guess I'm definitely going to have to use this steady shot more. I was thinking I was going to just be able to use arcane shot a lot, but nah. Not going to happen. Basically, like every second mob, we could use it a bunch. And just like auto attacks, finish it. Good. I've always loved this broom that's sweeping. I wish you could get that IRL. That's what I would use magic for, daily tasks. Not for taking over the world like these guys.
The sky is dark. The fire burns. You strive in vain as fate's wheel turns.
Ah ha 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 ha. It's terrible. I don't know who voice acted that, but they should be ashamed. I guess it was meant to be really lame, honestly. Maybe it was. Okay, there's a lot of people here. I'm not able to even do the quest. Guess we'll just have to wait. It's unfortunate. Did not expect that. There's a lot of people here. Everybody's leveling right now. It's the hot thing to do. But yeah, I definitely want to go pick up the professions as fast as I can. Gotta wait for the respawn. There's nothing else that we is even alive up here, honestly. There we go.
Your friends will not long mourn your passing.
I thought it was cool that they voice acted this guy. When we did this, me and Cop, I was like, oh my god, the one thing that's voice acted in the whole zone. Literally, that's it. Other than the standard, like, Blood Elf greeting NPCs, there's not actually any voice acting. Oh, a mail chest. That's probably an upgrade, yeah. Cool. Like I said, we'll be using any BOEs we can until we can actually start making gear. I don't think that was a BOE. There was a quest from somewhere. We're already on it. Let's just bring it back, I think, yeah.
The town still burns. A cleansing fire. Time is short. I'll soon retire.
Where can we find these green dudes? Not seeing any. I remember there was one right here. Me and Cop did this, like I said, somewhat recently. It was only a few months ago. And there was definitely one right here. But not today. Oh, that's fine. We'll just grind some experience while we wait. Maybe it won't respawn. Kill shot will be big, but it's going to be a long time until we get it. Typically, I'd put war mode on too. I'm not sure I'll even use it now, though. I don't want this character to level that fast. As not stupid as this sounds, I don't actually want this character to level that fast. It'd only be a little bit faster, obviously, as Horde. Typically, this is a concern for Alliance, where you level like considerably, like 25% plus faster, right? But for Horde, not really a concern. And the potential of getting ganked with No-Spec isn't necessarily something I look forward to. We did kill, I don't remember where, it must have been on the beta. I can't remember what tune either. I think it might have been the mage. I actually killed somebody even though they had a spec and I didn't. It's pretty funny. Anyway, so I did test out about dungeons as No-Spec. I'm not sure how this is going to look though, because we're going to have to do some dungeons to get patterns. I think we might be doing a lot more soloing this time around though, since I'm a hunter. We'll see. But anyway, yeah, we have to do that for sure. And the way, you know, it'd work out typically is I just queue for it. But since we're No-Spec, I don't know how it works. Like, I don't actually know if we can queue for it. Like, I've never tested it on a pure DPS. I've not wanted to sit through long queues to test it. But I will test it before we do anything for sure. But I did test it on a shaman. I was queued as a resto, queued as a healer. And with No-Spec at the time, and I got in, and it said, it forced me into resto, and then I queued as tank, and it forced me into tank. But then when I came back, it was gone. Like I had No-Spec again. So it's like, that's perfect. That's exactly what we would want. Can I finish this quest? Is this not possible? There's way too many people here. There's the mob. Hopefully nobody jacks it on me. Very good. Little hunter trickery there. Alright, that's it for that. Let's go turn all these in. We'll definitely be 5, and then I think we're just going to move right on. Right on to Silver Moon. Or at least somewhere I can train tailoring. Maybe you can train tailoring. It's going to be hard for me not to say tailoring, by the way, guys. I just finished a marathon 30-some episodes of Warlock just a few days ago. So we're getting started on this. This is not, you're not going to see this for a long time because this is going to take me a while. I'm trying not to publish these until they're finished. I don't want there to be like a bunch of unfinished stuff going on, but this one I want to get started now. I have a lot of my thoughts together. I want to do the introduction, get started on it, and then it's going to be, I won't play it much for a while until I get like everything set up. What just happened? Oh, that's just like every pet spell in the game. Okay. Level 5. I thought I just got spec'd or something. I thought I just got like a spec forced on me. It's interesting. Okay, anyway, I guess it's time to finally set up the keybinds or whatever, the action bars. Get all this stuff off the screen. So Tame Beast, we're going to need that. Revive Pet, I guess we'll need that. Put that like here. Beast Lore, I like the concept of Feed Pet. It's not a mandatory thing anymore, but yeah, sure. This isn't an interrupt anymore, unfortunately, but focus, we get a focus thing, so that's cool. And then Call Pet. And then, oh, Aspect of the Cheetah at level 5? Holy shit. Didn't even recognize that. Next is Feign Death and Hunter's Mark. I definitely want to use Hunter's Mark, even though they nerfed it. Stupid max level hunters ruining all the fun for leveling hunters, but that would have been really powerful for this. And Aspect of the Turtle, level 8. Holy shit. Exhilaration, level 9. My god, this is actually really complete. Freezing Trap 10, and then that's it. Won't get anything again for a long time. Can't believe how much stuff they have already, though. When do you actually get a mount? Is it 10? I want to get my regular ground mount as fast as possible. And then I'll probably get the epic mount at some point, and then I probably will not ever take flying. Because I want to use the Blue Drake mount, and I do not want to have a, I don't want to fly with it. But if you get flying, you can't not do that. Not an option, you can't not fly with the flying mount. And we should empty our bags here real quick. I'm going to hang on to these, because I might look up the name on Google and try to figure out how we can make that icon in the game. I think if I type the exact name of the icon in, it'll probably come up, but just not really sure what to call it. And we have 3 more quests to turn in. That's interesting. They're all turned in up here, I guess.
State your business. Shorel Iran.
Yep. You're right about that. Okay, so that's it. We're done. We're done with this zone. We almost got to 6. We'll get to 6 on the way out, I think. But this no longer scales, I'm pretty sure. Right? Didn't we figure this out? It doesn't say anything about that. Oh, it scales to 30 only. I guess we should have looked at that the other day. Wait, no, maybe that's just because we don't have chromie time on. I don't know, I went to the orc starting zone on that rogue, the naked rogue that I've been playing, and it did not scale. But that doesn't necessarily mean... It could be bugged, because the Tauren starting zone was kind of bugged the whole time. I don't really know how to describe that. It was just like 1 or 2 quests didn't scale. And or actually, that wasn't even the main problem. The main problem was that like you couldn't even pick up some of the quests as a non-Tauren. I don't think that's supposed to be like that. But maybe it's like that for all the races, and that's just how... I don't know. Alright, we got Feign Death now. That is a really weird death animation. What's this guy doing? Cool thing is we can transmog out of the gate now, but I don't think I'll use any transmog. I wouldn't mind using, here, let's just turn this on. I wouldn't mind using the Blood Elf Heritage Armor, but I think I'd rather keep the, like I feel like the leatherworking feel kind of demands that you have you know, no transmog on. It's going to kind of ruin it if I have a bunch of transmog on. That's clearly not what I'm wearing. Haven't really set a ground rule for that, but I think that'll typically be how it's handled in these playthroughs. It's funny. 2 o'clock. If it was sunny out, it'd be so bright I couldn't see my screen. But today it's almost dark enough that I want to turn the light on. Yeah, so the ruins of Silvermoon. What's over there, though? Huh. I don't know. I've never actually gone over there. We're not worried about that. Yeah, so this was part of the city, too. That's right. Oh, there's a rare down there. A lot of opportunity for treasures. Well, this guy seems to be getting skilled. He just dinged from doing that quest, though. Wait, oh, we have to go back? I'm not sure I'll finish this zone, to be honest. Or maybe I will. I don't know. There's a lot of beasts in this zone, so my main goal is to get going with the profession stuff. So if we can get the professions and level them now, I think it's going to help me in the long run. Because this is not tailoring. This is another thing I have to keep telling myself. This is going to be tough to level. Tailoring was extremely easy to level. We were able to max out tailoring the second we got it, basically, because it was literally just make bandages. That was it. There was nothing else to train, nothing else to do. We got enough cloth to make the bandages, and we made the bandages, and that was it. So, yeah, that's definitely a little concerning to me. And I have a feeling for sure it's going to be an issue. We'll probably run into an issue where I'm limited in how I can train. But I don't know exactly. Hopefully these patterns don't require 300. I don't know if they do or not. They might. But that was probably going to be an issue on blacksmithing too, actually. That was one of the main reasons. I started a blacksmithing challenge. You've never seen it at this point, I'm sure. Unless you're way in the future. But I started a blacksmith challenge on a paladin that has already had the profession since Classic. And I was hoping I had patterns that, you know, were removed, but no, they didn't really. They only removed like max level patterns, and the character was barely max level in Classic. So, but anyway, I had already had it leveled, so it was easy for me to do the challenge. Then I went to tailoring and be like, oh, this would be a good place to start because it's going to be easy to do the challenge on tailoring as well. I've been fearing, not necessarily fearing, but I've been a little concerned with doing leatherworking and a new blacksmithing character for that reason. So we'll see how it plays out. I don't think it will be. I'm probably making it sound harder than it is. Leveling a profession is not impossible by any stretch of the imagination. It's just when you're not able to get a ton of the materials by yourself. Like if I'm not, you know, if it's gonna be like do something that I have to grind or buy from the auction house, it might be difficult to stay, let's say, motivated, I suppose. Okay, so there's profession trainers. Let's see.
The dark times will pass.
Tell me about GAT production professions. Okay, leatherworking. A relic of the past. I wonder if you can level with those now. Huh. I wonder if that's a viable way to level now. And then I want to see skinning. Good. Well, we already have the professions. I thought we'd have to go to Silvermoon for this. No, we don't. Might take cooking too, honestly. Just take it. Good idea to have it. We can put down the fire.
Remember the sun well.
We have to get shade skill on our bars there as well. And we need to get that macro. Where's that macro? That's the one. And also the targeting macro. Where's that? Huh. Oh, wait. There it is. Okay, so we got everything we need. That's it. Let's get to it, I suppose. We can start skinning and leatherworking now, right? We should probably put the profession on our bars. Yeah. Relic of the Past is already yellow, so I guess not. Light leather, light armor kit too. That's gonna be useful. Sweet. Yeah, I guess we should just keep questing for now. It's gonna take us through beasts, I believe.
What business have you?
I'm just not sure if it's worth it, to be honest. Like, I don't need anything from these quests other than experience. And I could grind and get experience too, so I think we're gonna do that. Oh, we still don't have a pet. Let's get a pet. I don't know what pets I'm gonna have. That's the only thing. I haven't decided because I like the blue dragon concept. But I don't actually have the ability to get one of those. There's no blue dragons that you could tame, so... What would be the closest thing? Like a blue cat, I guess? Can we skin these? I'm not actually sure. Let's find out. Yeah, it looks like you can. Okay, so I mean, we could get to 300 right now. I forgot they did this. Okay, we should just tame one of these though for now, I think. Maybe we'll just have like a jaunt around the zone and see if we can tame anything special. Just get like a cat for now. Bags are gonna fill up pretty quick though. This. Okay, how does this work nowadays? Let's see. Oh, you can even do it at range now. You used to have to be in melee range, didn't you? It's literally not even gonna reach me by the time I tame him. Cat. Malachi. Interesting. Alright, yeah, I'd say we just do some grinding until we're satisfied. Get some leather, start making something maybe. We're going to be doing this a lot, guys, so if you're not interested in watching this kind of thing, I understand. This is absolutely how we're going to level at some point in the expansion, or at some point in the process. It's going to be a lot of grinding mobs and getting experience that way. In the past, I've offset the fact that this is not necessarily great experience by using the potions. I'm not against using those. I never really felt like they violated any rules. Like, my goal is not to level slow. Like, I don't, you know what I mean? I think a lot of people think like, oh, you shouldn't use anything that makes leveling faster. But it's like, that doesn't matter to me at all. Like, I don't care about leveling. I'm here to have fun and play the game a certain way. So I'm much more interested in that than, you know, some arbitrary, like, don't do this kind of thing because it's going to make it faster. I don't care about it being faster. I like a little bit of challenge and the collection aspect. That's why I do these Nomad challenges, and they are a lot of fun. So the only thing is maybe I shouldn't use it because it might actually be too fast. Like I said, I need to actually get all this stuff done. So heavily considering stopping my experience on this character also. Level 49, you can stop your experience and continue to use Chromie time, unless they've changed it, but I don't think they have. So there's a very good chance that I'll be doing that. And yeah, the playthrough will probably never actually end entirely. It'll just be like, all right, we've done everything we want to do. We're level 49, and that is it. That's probably how I'll play it, because I don't really care to have this character at max level. And I can't imagine I'd get anything at 50 that I would care about now. 49 is actually... Oh, you can only have one pet right now. Oh, yeah, I can't even have a second pet. Huh. So I'd have to dismiss this one. What is this? Oh, I remember this quest. That's funny. So I'd have to dismiss this one to be able to get a second one. Is that how that would work? I think that's how it would work. So what should we level? What should we make out of the gate? We could already probably make some things. Yeah, we can make all this stuff. How much will we need? 3. Oops, 3. So that's 5, 7, 9. So we're actually done already. So we can make one of each of these. I'm probably going to need a lot more than this, obviously. I wonder when you actually get them out, though. Is it 10? I might swing by and see if I could figure that out. Wait, maybe it says in the book somewhere. It just says apprentice writing skill. That's got to be 10, right? I mean, I guess it could be 5. I guess it's a possibility. It could have been a chest there. Okay, where are we actually at? Let's go back and I think the riding place is over there. So let's see. I'm going to go over there real quick and figure that out. It's actually pretty fast. Could be another chest here. I don't know if these chests in the starting zone actually give experience, though. I think they do, but I thought it was only in zones that were affected by Cataclysm. And none of the starting zones changed. Or at least I don't think they did. I mean, I guess some changed in some way, but not, like, actually with the game's intention, you know? So we need to buy coarse thread. Problem is going to be, like, when do I move on from this place? Obviously, eventually... I'm just not really sure what I should, how the approach should look, because it's a little different. Typically, the zone that fits the theme the most is going to be the one I want to stay around the most, but there's not really going to be anything like that. Like with TBC, it was pretty obvious where you want it to be, you know? But with this, I'm going to be spending a lot of time in dungeons or killing mobs that... I don't know if there even is green dragons outside of dungeons now. Like, I actually don't know where I will quest on this playthrough and how I will get the materials I need. But for now, I want to just focus on getting leatherworking up, because it's going to cost a lot of time and resources. And I don't want to spend money on it if I don't have to. So I guess what we should do is look at a guide. Let's take a look at that. Leatherworking guide. Not classic. Oh my god. Okay, let's see vanilla leveling of it. Okay, what says we need 57 rune leather scraps. We'll need to get bags too somehow. I think I'll make some on my warlock. I still have a bunch of materials. So it recommends 19 light leather from 57 rune leather scraps. Okay.
We will persevere.
Level 10, yeah. Oh, it's 95 copper or silver. Fuck. Probably gonna have to do some quests to be able to afford that. I don't know what, like, do I have good blue mounts though? I don't actually know what I would have. Oh, no, I know what mount we're using. We just don't know what pet we're using, that's right. The blue drake is what we'll be using. And when I get riding, I'll also be using a macro to summon Emigosa, little blue dragon. We did that on the warlock, and I think it worked out pretty well. I like the concepts. I could also just make light armor kits too, apparently. I can go 1 to 30 with that if I wanted to. I could turn that into light leather, that's what they were saying. Okay, cool. That's pretty good. Not very high density here. We need to find a better beast location. Plenty in the zone, just not all the density is not there. Looks like it's pretty easy to get to get past this area, light leather. Thing is, we have to like get it high enough. Well, it doesn't even really matter. The character's level is also going to be relatively important because we need enough light leather to get out of 100, basically, it looks like. So that's what we'll try to focus on right now. This is not going to give leather. Gotta use that more. It's a 3-minute CD. It's gonna be pretty powerful right now. So what does it say for the Yeah, so we need 260 light leather. That's a lot, man. Holy shit. How many do we have already? 13. So yeah, we're gonna need a lot of this stuff here. I just don't know if there's a better place to grind. You go check out this area. I don't actually know. Oh, I do know what that is. That's that blood elf. Like it's like a school, another one of those schools. Yeah, you see we've actually gained a fair amount of experience already. We'll ding 7. Well, before, like, we'd probably ding 10, but getting all the leather we need, we ding 10 easily. So it's like a perfectly viable way to level, you know, I don't even need to worry about quests. Quests are good, they give experience, but it's leveling fast is, again, not the goal. It's getting the profession maxed. It's going to be hard. This is going to be a big part of this series, guys. I'll tell you right now. Anybody who still doesn't understand that, I apologize in advance. There's going to be a lot of leveling of the profession. Like I said, with tailoring, it might have been an easier watch because we did all of it basically in one episode. Just got the cloth we needed, and then that was it. And then everything else was gathering patterns. But this is going to be a lot more about leveling it first and foremost. We can't even get patterns if we're not leveled properly, you know? Might pick this quest up though, because this is pretty good, quick experience. It would behoove me to get to 10 as fast as possible, because then we'd get a lot more. We'd get a lot more. With the mount, we'd be able to travel faster, you know. I just won't even loot anything that's not gonna give leather to try to save some time. Pretty nice being fully mobile and ranged, man, I'll tell you what. This does not give credit for this quest, fuck. Your pet's like freaking out too. It's like, where should I go? Where do you want me to go? There would be one behind us still. Looks like we'll have to go forward and kill a couple more here. Oh, the big issue will be a bow, huh? I didn't even think about that. I think we'll use any BOE bows. That's what we'll do. We'll continue to use BOE because leatherworking certainly can't make any, right? Any BOE bows we get along the way we will use. But we'll see. We'll see how powerful that ends up being, like how powerful this character ends up being. I don't want it to be so easy that we end up killing everything really quickly again. The Warlock got a little too powerful by the end. But at the same time, we are going to need to have some power because we're going to need to solo a bunch of dungeons and stuff, I think. I just don't really know how that's going to work out. Like, I'm not actually sure if we're going to be able to do that or not. We might have to just kind of turn Chromie time off to be able to do that sort of thing. I'm thinking like, oh, I'm playing a hunter, I can do anything in the game, but yeah, if you have no armor, no gear, then the pet's probably just gonna get slaughtered. Okay, we got Hunter's Mark now. Whoops, wrong button. So that does absolutely nothing now, right? It's such a shame, man. Causing the target to always be seen and tracked by the hunter. Oh, that's really great. I'm so glad that that's in the game. It's really far spell though. I think it used to give on used to be a marksmanship talent, and it used to give you slightly longer range on the target too, I think, or something. I don't actually remember, but now it's basically just pointless. Just a fun little idea. I like having the spell up, but it's gonna get pretty boring using it. They should definitely make it give more range. Everybody said it was a bad global depress, but it's like, I don't know, man. I disagree. I don't play a hunter, so obviously my experience with the spec should be not, you know, it should be counted for sure. I'm not somebody that should be listened to on this front, but problem is with like AoE, everybody's always trying to maximize AoE, right? So it's like, well, you have to like, I don't know what you would even do. I guess I don't even know how it would work on multi-target. Just put it on the target that you want to die the most, I guess. That's how it works with like Warlock, you know what I mean? Definitely good if we could find some mobs that don't drop loot as well. That was a kind of big deal for the cloth one. Ran into some mobs that did not drop any loot, and that made it a lot quicker. How much leather do we have? 22. Just not really any reason to stop doing this. Honestly, like we need a ton of leather, so probably just do this until I have to leave for the day. It's actually pretty good as Hunter. Like, it's quite fun, honestly. The spells are not... I guess maybe it's because I'm powerful now and eventually it won't be fun, but... That was kind of the problem with Warlock. The spec was really active, and it was difficult to play when you're so active and you're still sucking. But now it's Hunter's like so straightforward, I feel like, you know, like just it's gonna be mostly auto attacks. Jumping around. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of jumping around. You're gonna see a lot of jumping around. Tell you that mob is evading. Interesting. I was gonna say, I was wondering why that mob was here. I'm pretty sure this is not. It's like stuck in that tree, I guess. Oh yeah, I have the classic combat text add-on on, right? Yeah, I do. It's pretty cool looking. The crits definitely look a lot better. That's the main thing I'd say this add-on does. I'm declaring my intent on attacking this target. I'll mark it. For a long time, I don't know when they actually added like raid mark or whatever you'd call it. Whatever you'd call that, where you put a skull on the target's head. Raid marks, right? Anyway, I don't know when they actually added those, but for the longest time you could not use those in dungeons. I think they might have been in the game for a while, but you couldn't use them in outside of raids, maybe. As I remember, hunter's mark would be like put the hunter's mark on the target that needs to die kind of thing. I remember that was like a thing. Definitely, if it just made it longer range, I think I'd be satisfied. I don't see why I can't, right? And that would be a good middle ground. Like, nobody would feel like they need to use that on most combat. But it would still give some benefit for people using it in leveling, especially. It's just the spell was so good for solo stuff. I feel like, at least I loved the spell for solo stuff. Maybe people didn't like it there either, but I loved the spell for this. I mean, I loved Marksman. That was the only reason I enjoyed playing Marksman, was because it had some really cool, like, long-range style spells, you know? Evaded, man. Our bags are pretty filled, too. We have 30. That's interesting. We actually have more. Huh, I'm surprised by this. We actually have more cloth, or what is that? We have more leather than we have whatever, scrap leather. I thought that was going to give a quest. Falcon Wing Square. Is that back here? Yeah. Well, we can't really... There's no more beasts here. What's this? I don't know. We need to get them out. We need to get to 10, I think. So let's pivot. Well, we got a lot of leather now, so we can definitely get started on leveling too. I think getting to 10 should be the priority actually now at this point. I mean, we could continue to do this and it's going to be fine, but there's just... It'd be a lot faster if I could mount. That's for sure. See if that treasure chest is here, but I highly doubt it considering how many people are in this zone. I mean, I don't know, like, does anybody even know that there is a treasure chest in here? They probably don't. Very few people have this add-on, I'd imagine. I have no idea where the treasure chest would be, though. Probably just right next to there, yeah. It would just be right on the floor here, I'd imagine. Wish I could tame one of those, that'd be cool. Okay, Falcon Wing Squares this way. So we'll grind our way back.
Prepare yourself.
Oh my god, not again.
Bells have tolled. Shelter your weak, your young, and your old. Each of you shall pay the final sum. Cry for mercy. The reckoning has come.
We gotta hear that again for another 15-20 minutes or whatever it is. Terrible. I mean, that's just an embarrassing laugh, voice line. I don't know, whatever you want to call it, but just embarrassingly bad. I don't know if it's meant to be that cheesy or what, but it does not inspire confidence. Or I do not feel I respect that character, let's put it that way. What skinning are we? We gotta be moving quick to that. 54. That's actually pretty slow. I thought we were way more than that. I mean, considering we already have 36 leather, how do we only have 54 skinning? We're not getting a point every level, I guess, huh? I guess it does matter. The level of the character does matter. Or the level of the mob does matter, maybe. I thought that didn't matter at all anymore. I wonder what the ratio of damage between me and the pet are going to be, though, for this No-Spec. I'm very worried. Like, I'm actually really conscious about this now that Wowhead posted a thing about it. I do, like I said in a... You didn't see that, but... I made another playthrough of a different series where I was talking about it, and I am definitely worried about it because I feel like every time Blizzard reads about Wowhead, like they make like a post about something that seems like not intended, Blizzard's like, oh, we got to stop that before all these people who read Wowhead do it. But it's a little different this time around, I feel like, because the replies on that post made me think that like nobody even cared, like they were not interested in doing that at all. Like 90% of the people who commented on that thread were like, why would anybody do this level without a specialization? So hopefully that most people just won't participate and it won't ever get out of control, but I'd imagine if somebody did like a full raid with no specialization, Blizzard might be like, hey, sorry, this isn't what we want here. We should probably keep cloth too, huh? I'm not actually sure how that is going to work. Do we need cloth to craft stuff? Okay, well, anyway, we can craft some of these things. First of all, let's just turn this all into light leather because this is going to be good.
My flames have died, left not a spark. I shall send you myself to the lifeless dark.
Wait, what's going on here? Wait, what? There's apparently like something bad going on in California. Maybe it's fires again, huh? Yeah. Another fire. It's crazy, man. This fucking shit is never gonna go away, huh? Okay, we need to get coarse thread. Where can we... There's probably a trade vendor here. What's going on here? This guy's fighting. Fighting the horseman.
Prepare yourselves.
No, please. Go away. I hate you. I freaking hate you, man. I tell you what.
And your old.
That mob.
Each of you shall pay the final
So annoying.
cry for time is short and retire.
God.
Do not loiter.
Holy shit. Link steak. We'll make that. Okay, well, we need a bunch of different things. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we can make cloaks. Oh, shit. Wow, I'm surprised by that. Okay. And then I guess the rest of the leather should just go into training into, Oh, but this is leather. Fuck, I didn't even think about that. Oh, well. Need to get pants. Okay, so let's just train a bunch. Here, let's not do that. Actually, let's do that first. We'll put this on. We could put it on our actual gear, right? Okay, we'll make 3 more. Chest, legs, hands, or feet. Probably should not put it on the pieces that we don't want, but I don't really care. It's not really gonna make any impact at all. It's just something fun to do, and we need to make the levels anyway. Okay, where's the trainer? Actually, this is the trainer, yeah. Keep forgetting that this guy's just profession trainer. Okay, now we can make the leather pants, see. I had a feeling that was gonna happen.
Remember the sun.
Choose wisely.
Okay, make the pants now. Good. Now we don't look like a blood elf slut anymore. I just don't. I can't stand how like over sexualized this character is.
You've tried and failed. Let there be no doubt.
We will have justice.
Prevailed.
Okay, so what do we?
Eternal
What's the
sun
benchmarks
guides
here?
us.
We want to get to 30. Well, I think we're almost there. Yeah. So 6. Then we start making hand-stitched leather cloak. Why this probably turns yellow. That's probably why. I wouldn't say that's necessarily a problem. It's only 1 leather. Yeah, I wouldn't really
Keep
say that's a
your
problem
wits
at all.
around you.
We can make a belt now. Yeah, let's make the belt. But that's 6 leather though to make
I
that
have
belt.
one-of-a-kind items.
Oh, we're pretty geared, man. Pretty geared. No, I'm just kidding. So it wants me to use... So the cloak... Oh, it's only 2, I guess. It's pretty fair, I suppose.
Keep your wits about you.
Double the chance anyway, right?
Your gold
Probably
is
goes
welcome
green
here.
pretty quick from now on anyway. How many can I actually make? 8. And then that'll be it for leather. We need to get to 50 with that, so we need 40 leather total. Good thing is we can continue to turn the scraps into leather later if we need. And make that pattern. I guess we'll hang on to those. Doesn't really help, but might as well if we get an upgrade or something. I quite like the Blood Elf female jewelry though. Blood Elf male. I was thinking about making Blood Elf male, like I said, but I just don't like the the race anymore. Honestly, not a big fan of Blood Elf. I don't really like the males visually, and females are so overly sexualized that it feels like it's hard for me to enjoy playing. I feel like I'm the only person on the planet who feels that way too. Everybody else loves it. But not a big fan. Okay, so arcane cores, this is going to be this area, I believe, right? Oh wait, no, this is back here. Right? I don't actually remember where these quests take place. We haven't actually advanced out of the starting area yet, technically, I don't think. Maybe this isn't... Yeah, I guess this is technically not the starting area anymore, but... These quests take place here still, I think. But anyway, let's just get to 10. Make it our goal to get to 10 now, I think. The faster we get them out, the better. Yeah, this name mob is in this house here. I remember this now. When do we get trap? Or do we already have it? Trap is 10. I thought we were gonna aggro more. I'm surprised we didn't. Kind of tough to find these if I remember correctly. Scattered all around, and this area is pretty messed up. Death's Way, what would that be? It's over there. Imagine like a restored Silver Moon given, you know, like full attention from Blizzard in 2020. How cool that would be. I really hope someday they do make Silver Moon updated at least though, because it's kind of sad how this area is just so like it's like locked in time almost, you know. I guess people will end up feeling the same way I feel about classic zones if they did that maybe, but it's pretty sad. You can't even fly in the zone, like that's kind of wild. I wonder if I could make this jump here. Let's see. Yeah, easily. This is probably going to be like the strongest no-spec though, I think. I'm not going to have a lot of damage, but I'm going to have everything else I need, like an immunity, feign death. Probably can get bloodlust too, right? I don't actually know how pet stuff works when you have no spec, but wait, no, bloodlust is only no, yeah, bloodlust is any pet now, right? Or any spec now, it doesn't matter. Another thing we don't have any use for is BOEs. That was a nice thing about the tailoring Nomad we did. BOEs were like super valuable. Doesn't work. Alright, well we gotta turn that quest in at least. 2 down. 6 arcane cores from the arcane patrollers that roam the ruins of Silver Moon. Wait, what? Oh, we were supposed to kill those things too, I didn't even realize. These things? They don't have any quest credit on their tooltip, so it made me not realize that. What's the difference in damage here? 19 versus 19. Oh, okay. So the arcane shot's just objectively better, provided I have the thing. The runic power, whatever it's called. There's one. A door, I've never seen that before. First time I've ever come up to this place. Auto attacks are a fair amount of damage too. Oh, there's like training dummies, but they don't work. This would have been a good place for a treasure chest. Where even are we? Oh, on the way out, the door to leave, I see. That's interesting. Wow. That's a lot of damage. I wonder, do we ever get any type of actual CD as well? I don't think there's a universal one anymore, is there? Tranquilizing shot, though. Oh, shit. Man, wish we had that on that rogue. It was freaking leveled and perilous, and like every single mob in the goddamn zone had an enrage on it. Like, I swear, like half the mobs, at least. Command pet. Yeah, there you go. Primal rage. Shit. Wow, do we really get bloodlust at 20? That's what that means, right? Primal rage is bloodlust, isn't it? Maybe not. Can't believe we get this freaking immunity already, though. Pretty crazy. Still not even close to done with this quest, though, I don't think. Eyes of the Beast, that might be cool. Misdirect, useless. Yeah, it's basically it. We don't get any good spells. A lot of good spells early, and then you don't get anything again. 0 damage playing a paladin. Sad times. Kill shot will be pretty big though, but it's not going to be until the very end. I'm a scared beast. They have so many CCs, it's kind of wild. So many tools in this kit, honestly. Between Feign Death, the Turtle, Frost Trap. There's no more Slow Trap, huh? That's just gone. I was talking about that the other day. I think it's just straight up gone. Freezing Trap. Oh yeah, now it's Tar Trap. Right, fuck, I forgot about. I don't know why the hell they did that. Much worse looking. Maybe that's why they did it, because they didn't think they could make it look maybe different from like Frost Mage spells or something. There's no patrollers. These arcane dudes are not common enough. That guy's probably not gonna work. I think we can go right next to him and kill him. This happens a lot for some reason after the pre-patch. Alright, that is 6 of 6. Oh god, aggro 2 mobs. That's like not able to keep up, it feels like. Oh wait, Feign Death is like really overpowered too. Didn't even think about that. I could actually use it to drop combat, right? Okay. You don't need a skinning knife either anymore, which is kind of... I don't know when they did that, but... So 3 quests to turn in. Hopefully that gets us 9. Not sure it will. Not sure how much experience these things are given.
What business have you?
It might. It's going to be close. You have about less than a third, I would say. Yeah, no, not even close. It gave only about a quarter, I guess.
Anaria Shola, the reckoning is at hand. Remember the Sunwell.
Okay, so now what do we have? West Sanctum, southwest of Falcon Wing. Defeat any intruders present there. And then delivery to the North Sanctum. Okay. North Sanctum. Would that be up here? Confused. I think there's something going on here, though. Yeah, there's a quest here. This is the troll, or the dwarf dude. Stupid dwarves. Oh yeah, this is meant to be like a reason that the Blood Elves don't join the Alliance, right? This quest? Shit. Why are we not in range? There we go.
Our enemies will fall. Shorel-Aran.
West Sanctum, we should go there. 2 quests there, so we'll head there. Oh, we got plenty of beasts to kill along the way. Definitely happy about Arcane Shot. It's just like a great spell to make you think you're a blue dragon, right? I'm doing the RP, the blue dragon RP today, guys. Honestly, like dragons in WoW and even Warcraft 3 are like probably my favorite race. I wish it was possible to have more connection to them as a player character. That's why I really hope there'll be like an Infinite Dragon expansion after Shadowlands. Feels like it would be perfect, honestly. This guy's trying to jump his car out front. Doesn't look like it's working. I don't know why. I don't know anything about it. I'd go out and help him, but I don't. I don't know what I would do. Hey man, you need help? Like, I'm not the person, unfortunately. I just feel obligatory emotions towards you being stranded. Oh, bag vendor? We might buy this, honestly. We could definitely use some more bags. They're expensive as fuck, though. Don't really have rules about bags, I don't think. Thought we vended something we wanted, but I don't think so.
Shorel-Aran.
Is there a leatherworking bag? We might buy one of those. I don't know how that works, but I'm pretty sure there's like a leatherworking bag, isn't there? And it's probably mad cheap. That would actually be good, because there's a lot of different materials for leatherworking. Especially since I'll have limited bags anyway, I might as well do that. I don't know if that's even still a thing anymore. That was like a popular thing back in the old days of WoW, but I don't think that's a thing anymore. Now that there's the reagent bank, I don't see why anybody would still care about that. That's fun, but it gets a little difficult. I feel like wanting to maximize every time I use it. Like, I feel like I just would rather not use it and just run straight without having to worry about it. Every once in a while, I accidentally, like, go backwards with the spell. Let's put it that way. Let's see if the pet... Oh, pet's not going to stay on that target. Slightly faster to kill more than one mob at once, so because we only have to loot a single time instead of 2 times. Thanks to AoE looting. Wait, I didn't skin the other person. Oops. AoE skinning is the next thing, right?
Baladash Malanore.
Acceleration.
Salama.
Well, we have a lot of tools already, so I don't know how important any of them are going to be, but this is about as strong as we're going to get now. Hunter definitely doesn't get a lot of cool stuff, but it has a lot of it early. So what are we doing? Just straight up kill it? 5, is it 1 of each or something? Yeah, 1 of each. I think now we're supposed to kill the Night Elf. Oh, herbalism requires level 10. That's interesting. Wait, I wonder... I feel like if there was ever going to be a spec to level cooking on, it would be Hunter, because we're going to be... Oh, not again. It'd be so, we're gonna be killing so many beasts. I don't know how this even works, though. Lynx meat. We probably had a fair amount of that already. The pet just doesn't get threat either. I guess it doesn't have a taunt yet. I wonder if it gets a taunt. Maybe it never gets a taunt when you're no spec, huh? It's very possible. I really don't know how pet stuff works. I assume the pet leveling up is gonna matter too, right? This will be interesting to see this. How the spec develops. Because the only thing we get seemingly is call pet. I don't see anything about oh maybe Predator's Thirst. Oh, you and your pet gain 10% leech. It doesn't look like it's gonna have any new abilities though. I'm gonna have to definitely look into this a lot. Alright, that's it for that quest. All 3 quests done. Should be 1 more round of quests and we'll be 10. Oh, we have to turn this in here. How much does that actually heal? Oh, it's just 30, yeah, 30% flat. Pretty good.
Glory to the Sindorai.
What's next? Oh, that's actually it. No more quests there. I love these bridges though. I know a lot of people dislike Warcraft 3 Reforged or whatever, but the art for the updated Quel'Thalas stuff is just fucking insanely good. Like the best I've ever seen. It's exactly what I want the art to look like. Let's put it that way. I am very, very, very satisfied with it. I wish they could update these because the trees are like so, you know, such an important part of this this race. I feel like, you know, I don't know why, but these trees are like really, really unique. They only exist in this area. I'm not sure whoever came up with that in the first place. I assume Warcraft 3 set that standard, but I don't know where that even came from. Oh, this is the North Sanctum, I see. We got another bag. Six slaughter this time. Place this 4 slaughter. I wonder if there's like a cooking guide. Let's see. Cooking, leveling. I might do that too. Maybe I'll level cooking. Get some fun cooking. Because it does feel like if there was ever going to be like a Nomad leveling challenge that cooking would align with, it's going to be Hunter, right? Because like I could feed my pet stuff too, can't I? I don't know, some RP shit, I guess, but... Oh, Pilgrim's Bounty. Oh, shit. I might just do that. Apparently, Pilgrim's Bounty is like you can get to 300 in like one very, very quickly. I know what like the earliest cooking profession thing is.
The town still burns.
Shut up.
A cleansing fire. Time is short. I'll soon retire.
Oh, 1 stamina. There you go. Oh, they all get 1 stamina, I guess. Not all of them.
The dark times will pass.
Alright, well, we'll definitely be higher level soon. Just keep making these. So what is the next? We have to get to 50 now, so we'll be relatively close to that. Honestly, like I don't feel like especially now that the cloak is yellow, I don't feel like that's a good investment at all. I don't agree with this route at all. Seems perfectly fine to just keep making armor kits to 50. Oh, actually. Oh, now they're green. That's probably a part of it. Anyway, 50 to 55 is the belts. That's 30 leather total for 5 crafts.
Everything has a price.
My flames have died, left not a spark. I shall send you myself to the lifeless dark.
A spice bread. Can we make this now? We need 60 of this. Was this always like this? I doubt it. 1 to 40 is spice bread. Then 40 to 80 is basically anything else. Yeah, I think this is a good idea. We'll make this also cooking. A cooking challenge. We'll get to 300 cooking and see what we can get. I don't even know, like, let's see, cooking. I've never even looked at cooking as like a profession to gather stuff, you know, to care about. There's a bunch of patterns and stuff that seem like they'd be cool to get. Baked salmon from Feralus. Oh yeah, this dirge kicking chimera chop. It's not in the game anymore. Bunch of stuff from Feralus for some reason. I guess these are just trainers anywhere in the world, basically. Rum Tum Tuber Surprise. This is still in. Juicy Bear Burger. That sounds really good. Like, I wonder, are there patterns that are, like, actually interesting to get? I don't know. Yeah, there's an unlearned section. Let's see. Outlandish dishes. That's cool. Yeah, there are ones that seem like... Oh, look at that. That's... Wow, there's a lot of quests that are just like... Or a lot of ones that are just like weird. Okay, so now we can do the baked egg. I mean, most of the stuff I'm not going to have. I can't really follow this guide, honestly, so... We'll just level it along the way and see what happens. This gives 1 stamina, though. We'll use this for now. That looks so good, though, doesn't it? Link steak. Literally just 1 Link's meat. That's how steak works. You don't even need seasoning. There's plenty of mild spices you can put on that. Ah, we got 55 cooking. Wait, where do we even get cooking? I don't remember.
Farewell.
Oh, here it is, over here.
The dark times will pass.
Boiled clams, coyote steak, damn. 1 stam and 1 verse, that's nice. I like that icon a lot, honestly. And venison jerky, cool. Okay, well, let's eat one of these, because we're probably gonna need food too, right? We'll give ourselves 1 more stamina. Won't actually know when we have the buff though, because we don't have the buffs being tracked. We'll have to look at that. Here we go. 35 stamina now. Swell. Alright, let's sell the rest of this shit. Sunstrider book satchel. We don't. Oh, well, you don't want it, neither do I, buddy. Let's just look this up real quick. Get this out of the way. Torn worm scale. Yeah, there we go. Okay, let's see if we can make this happen again now. Opie, custom ring. So it's, yeah, just copy and paste it, I guess. Harder than it looks for some reason. There we go. And there we go. Cool, that looks perfect. Sweet.
Time is of the essence.
Awesome. That's the theme we're looking for here. I'm really glad that you can customize so much in this game. It's really nice. I mean, you could do that with your spells too. Like I can change. Oh, quest. I could change it so. What's the name of the spell? I don't even know. Steady shot looks like a blue dragon spell or something like that. Anyway, so where does it want us to go? Fair Breeze Village, which is just gotta be here, yeah. Based on that name. Soon we will have level 10. Good thing we could tame these things, because if we couldn't, this would have been a long, or not tame, skin. Good thing we could skin these things, because if not, this would have been a long process. Just gonna pick up 1 or 2 more quests, basically get to 10, and then we're done. Done with this zone, I think. Or I guess we don't have to be, but we got to figure out something. We got to go to Chromie time one way or the other, so we got to figure out some way to get tailoring going a little bit easier. Oh man, I'm not doing tailoring. Stop it. Oh man, that is going to get hard to not say. Leatherworking. Missed. What the fuck? So misses are in the game. I don't know why they would be, but I'm confused about that. Oh, wait a second. I wonder what would happen. I'm gonna test that right now before I hit 10. I wonder what would happen if I party synced into a character that was level 10 with Chromie time on. We are going to test that right now. I never even thought about trying this. Very interesting thought. Is this going to show on the screen? Oh, it will. Okay, good. I have a second account that I use to Chromie time all the time, even at max level. Still one more mob, then we'll check it out. Oh, actually, just about to hit 10 too, so we better make sure we don't kill anything else here. Okay. Okay, so this character's level 10. What happens if we party sync? Yeah, we're actually in Chromie time now. A Chromie time version of this zone. Oh my god, was that a coincidence? I guess so. I thought I was getting some kind of like overpowered buff or something from being in Chromie Time. Oh god. Bonus to Agi, Intellect, and Strength. Oh, I wonder how big the bonus is. Probably a fair amount. Considering I have 32 Agi and I have no gear on. Yeah, so I think this works fine, honestly. Like, other than it resetting the quests, I think this is actually a fine way to level. And then I can go back and do these quests again if I wanted to. And it doesn't scale me down, like, there's nothing detrimental about it anymore at all, so this is actually a fine way to level. Of course, the fact that I have lost my progress while I was doing this, it's not ideal, but we might use this later on to keep Chromie Time active and turn it off without, like, let's put it this way, like, I'd like to be in Chromie Time for everything but the raid, you know what I mean? If I ever wanted to solo BWL, obviously, I have to turn Chromie Time off, so. Okay, well, we don't need to be in Chromie Time right now, but it does work. So you could start at level 1 with Chromie Time. Not like there would be a reason to do that, but if you did it, you'd be alone, I think. That's the way to look at it. Oh, before I do go, I want to see... Does it say anything about the scaling? Yeah, it says 1 to 50. So I guess it was just bugged because certainly was not... The starting zone was not scaling. What's that quest? I don't know, at this point we might as well just... We have like one small quest to turn in that it might ding us anyway, I guess. So we might as well just keep farming because we need this stuff anyway.
Glory to the Sindori. Stay the course.
Oh, this will give experience. Yeah. But yeah, so we can actually stay in the zone if we want. Just turn Chromie Time on this way. Problem is, we don't have quests still. We'd have to do all the quests over again.
Our enemies will fall. Baladash, Malanore.
Yeah, won't be doing that one. So that's it, about to 10. Let's go get a mount. Should we even turn this in at this point? Barely matters. We're gonna ding just from killing mobs along the way. Alright, we got call pet 2 or something, I guess. Just call pet 2. I don't know why that would ever be a thing. Oh, I see it. Wait, what? What happens to like the call pet? There it is. I see. So that's what we need to do. So what if we dismiss how do we even dismiss our pet? Oh, there's a button, right? Yeah. That's not what we're looking for. It's supposed to be the slider, isn't there? Why is this doing that? There we go. It's just bugged, I guess. Oh no, it's because I only have one pet anyway. That's why, I guess. Mission statement automatically appears. Yeah, so we gotta get all the way back over there again. Probably should have the pet out. I don't think there's good reason to have it to not have it out. Don't have the music playing twice, right? I think it's Control M. Yeah. Just turn that off. Oh, it looks like it restarts the song too whenever you do that. Maybe not. It does seem like it does that. Pressed it 3 times, and 2 out of the times it restarted it, but the other time it didn't. Guess you have to keep it off for a second, maybe. It's only the one song that plays here, though, so. Oh, shit, careful. Rot limb cannibal. I don't think you'd call these things cannibals, would you? That guy's about to have a lot of aggro. What's he doing? Is he doing it on purpose? Maybe he is. I don't know, he's running around. He looks like he's gonna die. Probably just doing the quest here and not trying to aggro those. Oh wait, does the pet have taunt now? Oh yeah, the pet has abilities now. Okay. Alright, well that's level 10 against them, I guess. Interesting. So does it have... Yeah, that's gonna get annoying. Ah, you know what? A stack. Ha 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 ha. Wait, what is that? UI parent? Top BG? Oh, I don't know if we can get rid of that. What the hell is that? I guess I'll try it. Let's see. Where's these macros again? Alright, we'll see if we can get rid of this with one of these scripts, because that would actually be pretty nice. I don't think so, though. It seems very, generic. UI parent. Is that right? I feel like the number is probably important.
The bells have tolled. Shelter your weak, your young, and your
Probably is, and that's gonna be a hell of a pain in the ass.
pay the final sum. Cry for mercy. The reckoning has come.
Yeah, I had a feeling that was gonna happen. Wait, what's going on? Because I had this open still. Okay, so let's see. First of all, we'll do that. I guess we'll try to get the number going. Let's see. This is gonna be a pain in the ass, but might be worth doing once. All right. Why is it down here again? Doesn't matter. Okay. Wait, that's a different number. Fuck. That is a different number. Let's just try top BG first. Don't know what that is, but... Oh, shit. It got rid of the background, I see. Top, shadow, top. I see. But the whole thing is called UI parent, those numbers. Okay, let me take a little screenshot of this. I like doing this stuff on screen because I feel like other people might learn how to do it too. Okay, let's try it. So the number is UI parent dot 266B 321C940. Let's see if that works. Did not work. Which is strange because it didn't even get rid of anything. Maybe I spelled something wrong? No, that definitely looks right to me. Let's try seeing if that's a different number though when I reload. I think it is. Yeah, it's a different number. So that's not gonna happen.
The sky is dark. The fire burns. You strive in vain as fate's wheel turns.
Very interesting. We have to get rid of all of it. Yeah, see, it's the text. You have to get rid of all of it. Global FX dialogue model scene. What is that? Global That's something else entirely, I guess. FX, dialogue, model, scene. Did something, but not what we wanted. Odd. Alright, well, anyway, we're not going to be able to get rid of that. That's going to get annoying. There's got to be a way to do it. I just don't know how. Oh, we still haven't gotten our writing. See, it even appears when we're... But I guess as long as we close it, it doesn't come back until we reload, so... How long have we been going here? Oh, no, 2 hours, perfect. I like to try to keep the first part a little shorter, but I definitely didn't want to do that this time around because I want to play as much as I can. This is going to be a long series, so I have a couple hours to play today. That's what we do, is play. If they have enough money, yeah. Plenty of money.
The town still burns. A cleansing fire. Time is short. I'll soon retire.
Lots of beasts over here, though. Seems like a good place. Yeah, otherwise, like, I don't know, is there any benefit to have chromie time on right now? I don't think there is, right? It doesn't actually make... Yeah, I mean, like, we can level here till 30 without chromie time being an issue. Presumably, anyway. I don't think there's any actual impact. We're not really gaining profession stuff, though, right? I don't know why we're gaining no skinning. I thought it didn't work this way, honestly. We'll have to figure this out, because we definitely don't want to be killing mobs that aren't giving anything for skinning, but at the same time, we still need the leather, so I guess we don't have any choice.
Our enemies will fall. Victory lies ahead.
Alright. Giddy up. Got our thing there. Oh yeah, we can choose what... Oh. Yeah, level... There you go. Primal Rage, level 26. Holy shit. That's a fucking big deal, actually. Shaman and Mage don't get Bloodlust until 30, or until 50. That's a big deal. That's actually really a big deal for No-Spec. Because they don't even ever... Like, they basically never get Bloodlust, and that would be huge. The big problem with No-Spec is you don't get any of your offensive CDs. That's... I think it's like pretty much just Paladin that gets one. What? Okay, so what's the name of the mount? Blue.
Fire consumes. You've tried and failed. Let there be no doubt. Justice prevailed.
Wait, what? Wait, what? Where's the red drake? What? Oh, there it is. Oh, I guess I typed it in wrong somehow. Sweet. Certainly looks good. Okay, but first off, let's do this macro. I guess I can just do this later, but it's gonna take a little bit. Actually, nah, it's really not. I just don't know where it is the problem. Here it is. Okay, we don't need that anymore. The thing is, I don't know what the name of the Amigosa pet is called. E-M-M-E. Okay, should work. Oh, but see, I didn't want to change that. That's the problem. That's the mistake I made.
Prepare yourselves. The bells have tolled. Shelter your weak,
There you go.
your young, and your old.
Looks like it works.
Each of you shall pay the final sum. Cry for mercy. The reckoning has come.
Holy fucking shit, dude. I hate this. I'll tell you, there's nothing I like less. It's kind of wild. I don't know why I feel this way. I just cannot stand hearing that stupid laugh. Definitely gonna have to get some pet biscuits for this character, though. Well, we're pretty much done. Like, the playthrough is now set. Like, we're ready to go. There was a little prep there we needed, but now we just need to find areas that drop leather that we need and get going. The bright side is that thing is not going to pop up on the screen because it's under the webcam. That's good. So it's only going to be a pain for me, and I can just keep closing it. Blood Elf Hunter animations aren't, or female Blood Elf Hunter animations aren't bad. Wasn't a big fan of male, but I thought I'd like it more than female. Can always switch to male too, that's the funny thing now. Wow.
Sky is dark.
Yeah, so the pet's gonna start doing damage now thanks to the ability it just gained.
As fate's wheel turns.
Probably a better place. I know this isn't really that bad of a place. It's just mobs seem really low density. I guess that's because it's like an early zone, but
My flames have died. Left not a spark. I shall send
cool thing
you
is we can actually
a lifeless dust.
have the pet go deal with one while we loot the other. What we should do is actually, I just realized there's a quest. This is it, Pelt Collection. We should go do that quest because it gives, and it might actually take us to a spot that I didn't realize was a good spot. We'll do any quests that we can get that are for beasts, probably, I'd imagine, along the way. Otherwise, we'll enjoy the ambience and music of the zone, because it's really something special. This is gonna look so good though with this blue dragon set transmog and the blue dragon mount. Just need to find some kind of blue pet. I don't know what I'll get, but it's gotta be something. What's going on? Bugged? Oh, I'm lagging.
So eager you are for my blood.
Interesting.
Yet to vanquish me.
Game's been having problems. I don't know if it's me though. Probably not me.
The eternal sun guides us.
None of those.
Farewell.
Choose wisely. Salama.
The eternal
Ashalanoy.
sun guides us.
These are all like
Remember the sun.
undeads and stuff.
Everything
And
has a price. Be ready for
pick that up. That's a good quest to have. Candy bucket. Good, I didn't get turned into something
Yes.
stupid. I think this guy's the one with the pelt quest or whatever.
State your business. We will have
That's
justice.
the one. Oh wait, this quest you actually have to take a flight path, don't you?
Anu Belore de la Na.
Maybe not. Maybe you just do it. Yeah, it looks like you actually have to take the flight path. Won't be doing that then. Forget it.
Glory to the Sindori.
Yeah, that's it.
Farewell.
Alright, done with quests for now. Let's go do this pelt quest. And we'll continue to get leather. How much do we actually need? I'm not sure, but we need a lot. Some guys already killed a bunch of them. Quickly skin them before they go away. Oh, it's just that guy's just over there. Okay. No rush. Looks like he's just killed them. What was that? Plate? Mail. I don't know. I'll just keep these on. I think it'd be more interesting. Thanks for the leather, buddy. Well, I don't actually know what we need to be killing here. Probably not these. Must be another link somewhere that they once... Oh, this is that quest that Cop refused to do. I don't know. He was quite adamant about this being a quest that was not worth seeing. Some kind of like they're partying or doing something stupid. A lot of dead lynxes over there. That's the nice thing about leatherworking too. Sometimes you just get free leather. See random people killing mobs. Always a good thing. One thing we can do. I forgot that this was even an option, but I like keeping the bars on a little bit. I've been doing that a lot more. How do you do it? Let's see. Yeah, there we go. I like this a little bit better. It's a little bit easier. I wish it worked for these two, but just having the bars in the middle of the screen. Okay, so what are we, I'm not even sure. What are we even doing right now? Oh no, we are getting them from killing those mobs. Okay. Now the pet is going to have threats, so we'll have to not just run around like crazy. I guess we can just turn that off, right? Yes? No? There we go. We don't want it to taunt, but we do want it to do damage, so... Well, I guess we'll just continue to farm until we've somehow killed enough lynxes to finish that quest, and then that will probably be all we need leather-wise. We'll see. Not really sure how much we're going to need, but I'd imagine it'll be a fair amount. plenty of cooking stuff too, I guess. Another... Oh, that guy's like fully transmog level 10. That looks pretty good. It's like not even a problem for me. Like I don't even care about doing this quest. Getting scraps. They're no longer giving us any credit though. Can't skin crustaceans, right? Didn't even know there was this area over here, honestly. $61 scraps, that means we have 30, no, 20 leather. So 20 plus 35, we got 55 leather. Probably need like 100 total, I bet, to get out of this bracket. Then we'll probably go to like the Barrens or something. I don't know where. I'll have to like look into what we need next. At the bright side, once we're done leveling it, actually it doesn't even really matter. We're probably gonna like level this faster than our actual level will be though if we're only grinding mobs for leather, right? Early on I was thinking it wasn't gonna be the case, but the more I do it, the more I realize that it's certainly unlikely. Love an excuse to use these old drakes though, they look really good. They've held up well, let's put it that way. At least I think so. I wonder what what's coming up for the profession. I wonder if we can make anything useful. Usually even blacksmithing takes quite a while to get anything that's even remotely useful. Oh, you can make... Oh, what the fuck is this? God damn it. So we need even more leather to make medium leather. I didn't know that was the case. Or maybe that's just another one of the conversions. You probably get medium leather from skinning too. Core armor kits, that's definitely something we want to do. Those are pretty cool. I tried this out, I wasn't sure. There's a little bit of confusing language here. Although maybe it's bugged. I saw these on the auction house for like $1,000. $1,000 money for some reason, gold. Chest down there? Oh shit, there is. Yeah, see, these don't give experience. These are just regular chests. These are the old style chests before Cataclysm. Got some materials at least. Not really anything we want though. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, these core hound thingies, they were like 1,000 gold each for some reason on the auction house. And the reason I thought they were interesting, well, this says this for all of these kits. You'll see it in all of them. Cannot be applied to items higher than level 50, right? So I'm thinking level 50, that's where we're at now in Shadowlands, or BFA, whatever, like, you know. So this is probably a really good thing. We could probably put these on now. So I bought a couple of them and they don't work. So I tested it. I bought a level 49 green BOE and a level 51 green BOE. And you can put them on the 49. you cannot put it on the 51. So I guess what they mean to say is item level 50. I don't know if that's normal or not. But it seems like that's not normal. Like, to me, that doesn't sound right. So I was thinking maybe it was bugged with some of them, that they didn't work. Maybe some of them do work, and that's why these were so expensive, but I don't know. We'll see. We're never going to be wearing anything higher than level 50, probably, so we'll be able to test that out. Well, actually, that's not true, of course. We'll increase the item level with the other stuff. Oh, didn't even realize there was bags.
For my blood to spill, yet to vanquish me, prepare yourselves.
I'm going to be wearing a lot of leather gear, though, I think.
Shelter your weak, your young, and your old.
Heavy scorpion scale. See, there's so many things that I'm like, where do these things even come from? I did not know these things even existed. Oh, that looks damn good, but that's leather. But you see how... Oh, there we go. There's one. It's pretty cool. There's just not a lot of things that you can use. Leatherworking is probably one of the worst for it, honestly. The optional reagent, that is. Oh, turtle scale. That looks like something we want to craft. I guess Arcane Mage is like a sort of frost ability. Oh, there's 2 mages. Arcane seems like it'd be fun to level. I don't know what challenge I would ever do with an Arcane Mage, though. The reason I would like Arcane, I think, is because the mana actually matters, right? It sounds like it'd be fun to level. Sounds like it'd be like a basic element of the game that would be fun to return to, even if it was just a single spec. Five out of 6 on these pelts. Just run across the area here. Really wish there was a way you can start with these by default. Yeah. There's the Black Dragon scale. Oh, that's from Argent Dawn again.
You've tried and failed. Let there be no doubt. Justice prevailed.
Shit just looks terrible on female, honestly. Living Shoulders, that's a good one. I definitely want to craft. See, the Blue Dragon scale is not even in here because it doesn't drop anymore, so they don't want to confuse people, I guess. Dream scale. Well, that's still in the game, but you cannot make that because Dream scale is not in the game anymore. Gee, oh my god, what the fuck? See, I'm telling you, though, I just don't. That's a bit ridiculous. Yeah, okay, let's close that.
Our enemies will fall.
Wow, didn't expect that.
The reckoning is at hand.
Okay, anyway, there's a bunch of others. Yeah, I guess there's a bunch of them like that. Black Dragon. That actually looks better on female. On male, it's really shitty. Yeah, here's the War Bear stuff. It's a cool concept. I really like the idea of how many different leathers there are. Green whelp armor. I'm really looking forward to this. I cannot wait to get this going. And it won't be that long either, I don't think, because we just have to level the profession. And that's something we're on our way to do right now, basically. Let's see how much we can get out of this. Oh, those are unique looking. Timbermaw Hole again, a staple of these playthroughs. We're always going to have Timbermaw Hole be a big thing. 4 leather, that's from MC. Oh wait, where did we go? Here we go. Iron buckle, damn. Didn't know those were still in the game. Restores 30 rage and energy. That's interesting. 20-minute cooldown. What? Okay. That does not. What the fuck? That does not look like an item from Classic. What the hell? Would they add that for some reason? There's a bug, maybe? It's not the building anyway. But we turn into a blob. Having to reload just for a little bit of experience. I still have yet to decide if that's worth it. I think it is, but...
What do you seek?
A
Time
new
is of the
Belore
essence.
Delana.
Oh. That's pretty good. It's got stamina on it. And it allows us to make... Oh yeah, we could already make a couple of these, but... Require level 14. Oh, that's actually... not bad. I didn't realize it would work that way. Well, we'll definitely make one of these.
Your gold is welcome here.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 2 stamp chests. No transmog though. Put one of these kits on.
Hold your head high.
Even more
Choose
stamp.
wisely.
Okay, let's make stuff. Cured light hide. What is that for? Oh, light hide. We don't have any of those. Okay, so anyway, we need to get to... We pretty much need light leather forever, so yeah, we're not even close. We need hundreds more of light leather, it looks like. We still aren't even 50 yet, right? Yeah. So we still need to use the cloaks to get to 50.
Shelter your weak,
Then we use the belts to get to 55.
each of you shall pay the final sum.
Which is 3 times more leather than the cloak, so it's definitely worth using the white. Actually, I wonder. I mean, these are both the same, so I don't know. We'll just assume that they know something, or maybe it just doesn't matter. I have feet on already, yeah. I got all the gear that I can make right now. Hopefully 4. Let's see if we get lucky. 1, 2, 3. Unlucky. 1 more. Okay, then it's belts. 6, so we can make like 10. Less than 10. And this needed to get us to 55 only. Oh, so we're done. Okay. Then what? Embossed leather gloves
We
is
will have
next.
justice.
Which we need as well
The
to
eternal
craft.
sun guides us.
What the hell was that? Light scale gloves. What the fuck was that? What the hell is this? Another added item? Well, okay, I guess we'll make... They both require the same thing, so we might just make these. What else did we get? Boots, too. Make one of those, too. So a transmog I don't have, apparently. Okay, we need to buy more coarse thread.
What do you seek?
1, 2, 3. Starting to get some good gear now. 2 agi, 1 agi, 2 stam. That's pretty good. Then the rest is just the gloves. Doesn't matter, I guess. We can make 6 more. No, I'm an idiot. We can make 4 more. This is shocking to me that there's mail gloves already. I guess they added this. That's probably what those... Yeah, that's probably what that belt I was looking at was then. Because originally, mail was made by blacksmithing. Yeah, that's probably why. I didn't even really think about that. Anyway, oh yeah, we need... Oh god, we need to get to 85 with this shit, so we need a lot more leather. Okay, that's good. I know. Thank you. Stupid fucking candy bucket, man. And we got a lot of small eggs as well. Let's check out cooking while we're here, I guess. 90, holy shit. It's gonna take a while. But we'll definitely get some levels. Anyway, so leather, let's see. We can't have both up, can we? No. Well, we could take a look at it this way. So we have 97 skinning, which is not, I don't really think that's ever a concern. The sooner we get to 300, the better, but I need to actually be able to solo. I need to be able to enter BWL before that matters, so it's not a concern. But 61 leatherworking. So we need to get to 85. And to do that, from 55 to 85, we needed 90 leather, and then another 90 leather to get to 100. So we need like 150 probably more leather.
The town still burns. A cleansing fire. Time is short. I'll soon retire.
Yeah, this is gonna be pretty tough, it looks like. We're gonna be doing a lot of killing. Let's see what 250 looks like. Wow, 200 rugged leather. Holy fuck. To get from 265 to 290. God damn, man, this is gonna be wild. What does the actual... I can't actually look while we craft this stuff. Yeah, it's not possible. I just want to see real quick though, I'm more curious. It doesn't say it has a requirement. So that's probably a good thing. Yeah, these don't actually have a requirement. So what about the blue dragon scale legs? It's probably the last piece that we actually care about, like having for sure. Trained. Oh, it is 300. Fuck. But yeah, that's them right there. As you see, 36 blue dragon scales. But that is the set right there. Also, arcane resistance and intellect improved. It's funny. We'll have it eventually, but not anytime soon. Okay, so let's get back to farming, I guess. There's nothing else. I mean, let's see if we could find a better leather farm. Light leather. Like if there's a really good one, I don't think there would be, but Silver Pine Forest or Elwyn Forest. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing special about any of these spots, I can imagine, so.
You tried and failed. Let there be no doubt. Justice.
Yeah, I don't think this actually matters, so. Well, we'll get to about 80 something here. Cooking doesn't really, like, there's nothing I need to read a guide for on cooking. It's just do it. some point we'll have the what was I gonna say? At some point we'll have the Thanksgiving event too. I guess that helps a lot. Okay, let's make the link steaks too. Probably just sell these at this point. There's not really much value to it. 1 stamina, kind of a waste of time. We'll keep the link steaks because I like the way it looks.
Everything has a price.
Let's sell these now that we got that. Oh no, this is already cooked food. This is too. So that's not gonna work out. Okay, let's train. This person is the cooking trainer over here.
State your business.
Dry pork ribs, sounds good. Boar ribs.
We will have justice.
Oh wait, do these not require a cooking fire? I guess the stove is giving us credit, that's why, Okay, that's pretty much it for cooking for a while. Can't believe I just got a transmog already, though. Okay, so we're done. We gotta go farm a ton more leather. Like an absolute ton more. The good thing is, it's actually easier than you think. Well, it's not really, but every once in a while you get the scraps too, so it's not that bad. So we'll probably go for another hour, I guess. It's 4 o'clock. I gotta get going somewhat soon, but not sure exactly when. And that'll probably be it. I might take a little break from this. I don't want to rush through this. It's going to be relatively arduous, tedious along the way. The big thing I don't want to rush to is getting into a point where I just get to max level or get to like 300 and then I can't make the piece anyway because I don't have enough blue dragon scales. I guess the bigger concern is like I want to get it to like probably 200 leatherworking as fast as possible. But then after that, like I want to focus on leveling for a while because we won't be able to do anything at 300 that we want to do. Like we need the scales, so we can't kill the mobs, I'd imagine. Somehow leveling it to 2, whatever it would be, to get the scales would also take me to level 60, old 60 equivalent, so that would be 30. I do think I'm maybe underestimating how fast we're going to level though, honestly. Like once we actually start doing quests, I think like 10 to 30 goes really fast now. I haven't done it in a very long time, or ever really. I did it, but it's always been through challenges, so I don't know exactly how fast it is, but pretty sure it's pretty fast. We might as well spend as much time here as we can. Now, this is a great zone, and we will not be back once we leave it. Very, very far out of the way. And again, Nomad leveling challenge if you've never seen it done. No flight paths. Sadly, we, you know, we have to assume some quick travel, quote unquote. Like, we have to take boats and stuff, but in order to leave this zone, we're going to have to take the boat from, or leave this continent. We have to go to Orgrimmar, long story short. We have to do that sooner rather than later, I would say. There's no rush to do it, but we can't stay here forever. At least not in this zone. I mean, technically we could. We can just keep doing it over and over again with Chromie time and Party Sync, but I don't really want to do that. Once we don't need leather from a place, I want to move on. We have to find zones that drop leather, like that's appropriate to level, to the level I'm at, you know? We might be doing some zones I wouldn't normally do, but once we're ready to go, we're going to be Winter Spring. We're going to be spending a lot of time in Winter Spring, I think. Because there's a lot of bears in Winter Spring that drop war bear leather. And there's the 2 rares that I've been farming on my monk to get a dragon scale or 2 along the way. It's very rare. It's like, seems like a 1% drop chance or something. But there are those 2 rares that can drop a blue dragon scale. Otherwise, the only other places in the whole game to get blue dragon scales are Chromagus, literally the only other place. I really hope that will change someday. I had this very strange, I don't know why I even had this dream. It's kind of scary having wild dreams, I feel like. little obsessed maybe, but anyway, I had this dream that they reintroduced Rockdalar or whatever the hunter's bow was. I assume that's not in the game anymore, right? Yeah, I don't think it is. I knew I was starting this today, so I was probably thinking about it while I was sleeping, kind of thing. And we gotta find a pet too. A good pet that fits the theme. I don't know what it would be, but I'm sure we could find something. Maybe just one of these blue dragon hawks. There's blue ones, I'm sure there is somewhere. Otherwise, just a blue cat, maybe winter spring cat. Actually, that would be pretty good, winter spring cat. There's those really nice, like, blue colored cats up north. Like a blue and white snowy looking cat. The blue frost saber cat too, or whatever that is, one sucks to use as a mount too. But I'm pretty satisfied with the dragon. It's the only thing I don't like is using these flying mounts as ground mounts. They're usually really big, so it's kind of hard to see. I like to have the character zoomed in a little bit, so not ideal when the mount is that big, blocking that much of the screen. I guess we should definitely do STV though when it's time, because like probably like 50% of the zone is just kill beasts. Weird thing that, you know, these conversations like spiral in and out of these topics, but like I remember at some point, I don't know how this even happened, but at some point somebody like did some weird glitch that caused the mobs in Zul'Farrak to drop loot from Zul'Gurub, the original Zul'Gurub. I don't know how the hell they did that, but it was a bug, obviously. I think people were actually banned for it. I'm not sure why. Like, I don't even remember actually what happened. I just remember it happening. And I was like, what the hell? And I think by the time I went to check it out, it was already fixed. But it's like stuff like that. It's like, so the items could just be added right back, right? Like, are they intentionally not in the game then? I guess it's probably the way to look at it. Like, they're intentionally not in the game. It's not, oh, there's that 0 damage guy again. It's not that they've been removed for some, like, you know, like that Eyes of the Beast, I think it was the name of it. The topic that they had brought up at BlizzCon a bunch of years ago, and then they brought back up again this BlizzCon, this last BlizzCon, or whenever Shadowlands was announced. Yeah, that was last BlizzCon. How it was actually, like, overridden in the code, and they would not be able to return it. Or something, at some weird reason. I don't know exactly what the situation was, but something like that. So stuff like that is weird. Like, I always assume that that's most things. Like, unfortunately, all the ZG gear is gone from the game, so we'd have to re-add it. Or, unfortunately, like, you know, the zones and all the NPCs that were in those zones are gone. They can't be re-added, but I guess the loot isn't like that. Like, it's not actually like that. It's like the items can still exist. They still are in the game files, and there's no problem with them at all. They just don't have a purpose anymore, and I guess they don't want new players getting confused by them. I just don't really understand why they ever remove anything like that. It's one thing to remove stuff like, you know, this maybe sounds weird, this conversation. You might be thinking there's been so many things removed, like challenge mode armor, right? But that, I don't feel like that should have not been removed. Like, I feel like that should have been removed because the reward was from a system that was like about challenge. You know what I mean? It's not like challenge anymore, you know? But like removing the content, like if let's say they removed the mop dungeons, you know what I mean? Just because the challenge mode, it's like, oh, no, that's a bad decision. For me, it's all about the content being removed. Like I would like to get some of these patterns again, but I do admit that it adds a bit of prestige to the game when, you know, like I said, this the hunter who used to be raiding in our guilds has these items, and it's like, oh, well, now we're like, you know, I want to talk to him more. I want to communicate. I want to get this pattern made. You know what I'm saying? So it is a nice thing for people who were serious about this shit back when it was in. It's just, you know, if you had no idea that it was ever going to be removed and you didn't know that you should get it, it's just gone. So I do appreciate that, you know, they've done that better in recent days, and maybe people feel that same way about challenge mode armor and stuff, but I don't know. As long as the content's still there, I think it's fine. And obviously you can't do challenge modes anymore, but you don't need to. Like they're just the regular dungeons, basically. Just tune, you would think the tune was, you know, you were tuned instead of the dungeons as well, so just go into a normal dungeon naked and see. It'd probably be harder than challenge mode. Plenty of ways to make it difficult. I'd imagine we've entirely eclipsed the skinning threshold here, though, based on what I've seen. We're never going to get an AoE, though, are we? All the AoEs are spec specific. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. Oh my god, did that really reset? Now, can I not auto-attack while I'm channeling that spell? I'm not sure. Is it just a coincidence? Oh, we're up to 18 leather, 45 scraps. So we're about probably a fifth of the way there. It's a lot of scraps, though. I wonder if I really should move on at this point. I might try the next zone that's like right across from us here. I don't know where there would be beasts, though, is the problem. I'm sure there's plenty, but... Problem is, if you grind too many different types of mobs, the bags start filling up with all the random grades that drop, but... Yeah, I think it's probably a good idea, because we're getting a lot less, I think the scraps dropping is indication that the mobs are slightly too low level, or maybe that's just a coincidence, I don't know. This is probably the strongest we'll ever be, though, honestly. Especially, I still don't really know what we're gonna do with bows, but Hunter's weapons are such a big... It's like auto attacks and pets, right? So it's like 50% plus, even non-BM, I think. We'll see. Yeah, it's just a lot of scraps. Okay, so let's try... Let's kill these quick. I love that arcane shot, though. It's so good looking. You could play a survival hunter range too now with arcane shot and this ability steady shot. Problem is, the rest of the kit that is there doesn't really work. Doesn't really make sense. Like, you can't dump your focus in any way. I think that's the problem as Survival Hunter. Range survival. Range survival and two-handed enhance. Ironically, two-handed enhance is just worse than no-spec, I think, because no-spec keeps primal strike the whole time. Like, two-handed enhance is probably worse than two-handed, like, melee weapon Ellie. Like, if you only basically tried to play like an enhanced shaman, but with Ellie, you'd probably be better than a two-handed enhanced shaman, which is unfortunate. There's Murloc scales in the game too. You can't skin Murlocs, can you? I don't know. Okay, bats. Let's see. I really don't like this zone though. I won't be a huge fan of being in it. Can you skin spiders? Still scraps, so probably just a coincidence. No, you can't skin spiders, so there's a possibility that this zone's worth it, but I'll pass. Withered Greenskeeper. Not a lot of people playing golf. I guess there's not a lot of reason to keep the greens maintained. Guy at Glenmore always used to say you maintain the greens. You maintain like the important parts of the golf course regardless, because that's what it means to be a golf course. Even if nobody ever plays it, you still have to do it. Because even a single person playing it is all you ever need for it to be worth it. Like the courses out there that don't cut their grass and shit often. And to be fair, Summit Hills, they cut their grass every day, it seems like. It's kind of impressive considering how few people play up there. That's just, I guess you just look at that as the overhead of golf, like regardless of just one of the mandatory costs. You can't have the greens getting all shaggy. I wonder what that would even look like if you just like, somebody just like abandoned a golf course and nobody cut the greens for like a month. What would it look like? Would you even still be able to putt? Went up a course. It used to be like looked at as like a really good course around this area, Wilkes-Barre Municipal Golf Course. And they had, I think it was the 6th hole. They had flipped the 9s, which was odd in its own right, but since the last time I've been there, they'd flipped the 9s, meaning like you used to start on number 1, now you start on number 9 kind of thing. But anyway, the 6th hole, the new 6th hole, which used to be the 15th, I guess, it had no green. My uncle said it was because somebody went up there with a quad and fucked it all up, but what was there? I mean, I don't know. I think it'd be better if even if it was just dirt. Like, it had no green, so like the flag was just in the middle of the fairway. And it was like, okay, I mean, I guess theoretically you can putt, but the grass was like long, like this grass I'm walking through now kind of thing. I was like, that's just unacceptable. You got to fix that. There's no, you can't have that, you know what I mean? You can't have a single, how do you have a tournament when one of the holes doesn't have a fucking green? I haven't played golf in a full week now. Kinda sad. Playing golf 2-3 times a week, every week for months. This is actually, today I'm recording this on a Monday. This is the first time I've not played a golf on Monday in probably 3 or 4 months. I don't know. The numbers keep exaggerating, but it's been a long time. I'd say 16 weeks, maybe more. But I'm not sure. Monday is always like the best day to golf for me because it's always going to be the least busy day usually. Hasn't always been the case though. I did go up to Summit Hills once on Monday and it was like there was a tournament. Some random Monday tournament. I think what it was the league championship, which they have like leagues up there probably, and it was like the end of that because it was a bunch of people that I thought I had seen there before. So what's with the misses? These mobs, maybe they do an ability that make me miss. I just don't normally see it because I kill them really fast. Well, I'd say either way though, if we can get out of 100 in one setting, like in this session, it's still pretty damn good. Problem is, what do we do after this? I don't know. It's only going to get harder as well, obviously. Like, it's going to get a lot harder. Going to get a lot harder, I'd imagine. Probably like triple the materials. But once we get out of these early zones, I mean, other than the Baron, I guess we can go to the Barons. I'm just not sure what I'll do next. Find zones that have like good beast density, you know? Hard to think about because I never really played the game this way before. I don't know, I can't tell if I could auto attack while I'm casting that. I think the answer might be no. You can't auto attack as a mage when you're casting spells. Otherwise wands would be mandatory, right? Other than this one mob, though, it doesn't seem like I ever miss. When I was testing this add-on now on a rogue, I kept having my abilities miss a bunch, and I don't know why. I don't know where that came from, but it seemed like it kind of stopped after a while. So I thought it was some kind of like RP with the add-on, you know, like it's called classic whatever. So maybe it's just every once in a while adding in misses just to keep it like seem like it's classic, but it's kind of rude, honestly, if they were doing that. Well, there's plenty of mobs. Haven't had any problem with that. It would get a bit tedious if there was no mobs, but we've basically just been in one fluid grind, right? When was the last time we had to stop? I don't know. Oh, did you see that? Yeah, the thing's anchored to your target, so this is going to be a little bit weird in dungeons, I feel like. I don't know how it's going to work. I've yet to play any max level content with this add-on. We'll see what it's like when we're doing like big pulls and shit in 5-mans. Might only work on a single target because it does seem that was a weird bug that just happened. I had launched the damage, you know, with the shot ability, and then by the time it reached it, I had switched targets, and the damage from the first target showed up on the health bar of the second target. So I don't know. Is that how it's supposed to be? And classic, I can't imagine that's how it worked. Maybe it did though. I guess it wasn't anchored to the plate. It just spawned from the plate. So it might just be like a very specific bug that happened there, and that won't normally happen. But if I have dots on multiple targets, surely they'll still appear on that plate, right? This is also the easiest this is ever going to get to, I'd imagine. We're going to be pretty underpowered by the end of this, I'd imagine. So farming beasts for hundreds of leather. Certainly easy now when basically 3 globals kills the mob. One of them's a cast, but I would say 3 globals. Auto attack is basically doing as much damage as any of the actual spells. As long as we don't get a crit with one of them, that's about the same. Arcane shot's 25. Auto attack there, crit for 30, so 15 with auto attack. And that is, again, assuming I have a relevant bow, which I don't actually. I would say this is probably, you know, based on how the game scales now, this level 1 bow is probably terrible. We have 102 scraps now. Oh, meaty batwing. What the hell? Crafting. What the fuck is this for? Oh, don't even tell me. A meaty batwing. Is this for leatherworking too? Reagent for crispy batwing. That's for it's for cooking. It's odd. Not what I expected. You know, I was just thinking about why I like dragons so much. I think a part of it is because the dragon, like, decoration on the health bar, you know, the top left, there's, like, dragons on it. It's like, it's almost like if they're, like, kind of putting you in a way that you're already, like, oh, look at the dragon, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, that's kind of common fantasy stuff, I guess. I mean, even the classic box had, like, didn't it have a dragon? Let's see, classic box. Yeah, it has the like a bunch of like a party fighting dragons, basically. That box was like maybe the best box. It's all nostalgia, obviously, but that was definitely one of the best boxes for any game ever, I would say. Now there's no mobs. Go across here. Yeah, somebody pointed out that this is a demon hunter on the box as well, I forgot. Basically a warrior wearing mail. A dwarven hunter. A mage, a gnome mage, and a demon hunter, basically. They did a good job making like iconic looking early models for gear though, didn't they? Like the fact that I'm even talking about Blue Dragon set at this point, like come on. So many years of combat, or so many years of improved models over the years, and that's still such an iconic piece. And I do think a lot of it is because it's a unique transmog that can't be gained anywhere else, but it's not the only reason. Ready miss Hunter's Mark. Although I'm not sure I would use it in these like grinding montages kind of thing, you know? Because it's just one extra global that's not needed. I'm killing these mobs very fast anyway, so it would definitely be useful for boss mobs though. Combat that was gonna last like 7 or 8 globals maybe is still not enough, but like, you know, these like 1+ minute fights that we have oftentimes with these leveling challenges, it would be huge to have it there. 118 scrap and 43 leather. That's about 100, right, total? $39. Not even close. We're basically not even halfway there yet. It's just nice to level these professions, I guess. Like, I mean, it's not like we're gaining nothing from killing these mobs, you know? We're getting some money, too, obviously, which we are maybe eventually going to need. And we're also gaining experience every kill. I just don't think we're gaining much skinning at this point, but I guess to keep skinning and leatherworking equal, that's not realistic at all. Oh, green. Huh. That's interesting. I'm going to put that on. Green BOEs are definitely, you know, within the rules. Nomad is all about if you find a BOE, you can put it on. And it'll certainly make things go faster for a bit until we can make better legs. That's a good green too. What level can I even get to? Better question is, what level is it safe to travel through these zones? Probably not where I'm at. Yeah, 15, fuck. We might have to stay in this zone just to level then. Oops. Just healed the pet, that was the first time I ever did that. I mean, it can't be that dangerous. It's only 15 too, it's not like it's 60 or something. Can't believe how much leather you need though. Yeah, this is definitely going to be interesting. But like I said, the main thing about this is you get one every single time. This is... I just couldn't stand that about tailoring. It really got on my nerves by the end. Now granted, a lot of the things I was farming weren't specifically for tailoring either, so that might be an issue with leatherworking eventually, but it's just so annoying when you're killing mobs and you're just not getting anything constantly, and you need thousands of them too. Like, in order to craft everything I wanted to craft in that playthrough, I would have had to farm those fire elementals probably for like 30 some levels to get enough. Like, I would have probably gained like, you know, well over like 15 levels just from... To get the volume I needed, I would need that many kills, do you understand? It's funny. Say probably by the time I have 100 light leather, we'll probably have enough with the cloth, the other stuff put together. The runic, whatever, ruined, I don't know what it's called. Ruined leather scraps. Keep getting lost here though, I don't even know where I've been farming. I think it was around this area. Yeah, it was like this way. Oh, not again. Oh my God, man. Is it every time 3? It's been, yeah, I think it's been on the hour. On the 4:38, 3:38, etc. I think I remember seeing that last time it popped up too. See, that's just so much auto attack damage. It makes me think like using steady shot at all is pointless. If I can't auto attack during steady shot, I should probably never use it. Auto attack does almost the same amount, and I'd imagine I get 2 auto attacks in per steady shot. Maybe, I don't know actually. Makes me wonder what is and isn't maximized on a character that's already so poorly maximized by default. Maybe you can though. Maybe they, with hunters, they can use their channel, their cast and stuff and still auto attack. Because obviously melee can. I don't think it works that way for, like I said, if that was the case, then maximizing DPS as a mage would require a wand. Even though it'd be very little damage, it's still more damage than not having any auto attack damage at all.
The sky is dark. The fire burns. You strive in vain as fate's wheel turns.
This shoots the steady shot at the same time as the arcane shot. That's cool. If you do steady shot first and then arcane shot immediately after, like the second you can, it shoots them both at the exact same moment. That's kind of cool. 52 leather. And we gotta go in about 20 minutes anyway, so wherever we're at, we'll stop there. And we might just move on. I'll probably try to find a zone that we could actually level in and gain. I'll probably go to the Barrens, honestly. There's a lot of beast quests in the Barrens. Try to get some experience too. It's not necessarily, I don't know, it's hard for me to feel like I'm confident balancing the two. If I could, I would level this to 300 right now and then never have to worry about it again. And only care about collecting patterns, but like I said, I haven't experienced this on the other characters I've done this on, so I'm a little like over worried about it. It's nothing to worry about, obviously. It's just, I'd like not to hit like 40 and then be like, huh, I still don't have profession maxed out, you know what I mean? Because then it's like, oh, now we definitely have to halt our experience to finish what we want. Have I forgotten to skin some mobs too? I have this like weird kind of sinking feeling that I have. I got those ones. Just felt like I wasn't clicking multiple times on those last few kills. Oh, we dinged 11 or 12 actually. What's our actual profession at? 101 skinning and 61. So skinning's moving along considering we're level 12. We'll definitely get to 300 skinning, right? No problem. Is that a rare? No, it's a quest mob, it looks like. It's a bunch of grays. Carpenter's mallet. Let's see if this drops the quest or if it's just there's a quest for it. Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, no. Oh yeah, I'm never gonna get an interrupt, am I? For some reason I'm not gonna get one. I don't know why that would be the case. I guess because survival doesn't have the same interrupt as the other two specs. At least Mage, they got theirs because it's Counter-Strike for everybody. What's the name of it? I don't even know. Oh, Muzzle. So then Hunters get theirs. Oh yeah, no concussive shot either, damn. They really... If this class, if survival was just another type of ranged, no spec would have been a lot more interesting because they'd have a lot more spells. BM and marksman share a lot of the same things, like multi-shot, right? Like multi-shot, that definitely should exist for no spec, but it doesn't because of survival.
Let there be no doubt. Justice prevail.
I think it should exist anyway, though, considering arcane shot and stuff does. I guess these only exist because they need low-level mobs or whatever, low-level spells. It'd be weird though. Like, imagine starting a hunter at level 1 and be like, hey, I really want to play survival only. I don't want to play BM or marksman. Well, good luck. You better find a weapon. You start with a bow. Guess you get, that's why you can play ranged survival now. Have I not missed any instances?
Shelter your weak, your young, and your old. Each of you shall pay the final sum. Cry for mercy. The reckoning has come.
I think it's particularly jarring because of how like it overlaps. The second one overlaps for some reason. I mean, I would say that's like an error, not even like it's weird little bug or something. Like, no, that's like an error. It should not have happened. Whoever either recorded that or placed that in the game that way needs to be refixing it. Let's put it that way. Whoever did that probably doesn't even work at Blizzard anymore, though. So long ago, I'd imagine. I don't know when they actually did these voice lines. I don't think it was Classic. I know there's an event in Classic that is out right now, but I don't think it has anything to do with that guy flying around the starting zones. Maybe it does, though. So little was voice acted in Classic, though. I can't imagine. Yeah, it's got to be some ability, these Dragon Hawks, too.
My flames have died, left not a spark. I shall send you myself to the lifeless dark.
Just don't know why it needs to say those lines in the entire zone. Like, if anybody where I am right now would care that that's happening, you know? I guess so. Just because it's like a world event. Like, maybe I should care, but I don't whatsoever. Maybe it gives experience? I don't know. I know the candy buckets do. What was that? Oh, we're up to 65 leather. Let's see how much we can get before we gotta go. In 12 minutes, we're gonna stop one way or the other because I should go around that time. Whether I have to, I don't know, but I want to stop. Yeah, it definitely looks like you can't auto attack. That literally never even caught up to that. It's weird.
Yet to vanquish me, prepare yourself. The bells have tolled. Shelter your weak, your young, and your old. Each of you shall pay the final sum. Cry for mercy. The reckoning has come.
Fucking hate those voice lines. I don't know. I guess it just because I've heard them so often, but it just bothers the fuck out of me hearing this constantly. Bunch of dead cats here. Quickly skin them. This kind of thing is honestly like the best part about this profession. Just free leather everywhere. Wow, look at it. There's a lot. Keep waiting for them to despawn under my nose, which happens a lot too, but not that time. That was good. That was good.
A cleansing fire. Time is short. I'll soon retire.
These guards, what are they doing? Standing right on top of each other. They must, their path must be bugged or something. Oh. That was strange. Uh, 75. I think we might actually go back and do it now then, just so we have a little bit extra time. We're pretty close as well. We got a green. Oh, we can, wait, what? We can use this? That's interesting. You use a two-handed sword as an as a hunter? What the fuck? I didn't know that. I guess survival hunter could use two-handed swords too then. I thought they could only use spears or something. I don't even know. Where would I learn about that? Survival hunter. Just want to know what they could equip. I don't know how you figure that out. Wait, of course, there's no two-handed agi swords, so even if they could wear it, it'd be pointless for them. But I bet they probably could. And axes too, I'd imagine, but they can't. Again, same problem. I just would like to know what the answer is. I don't know how you know. It says somewhere, doesn't it? I don't know. There used to be a there used to be like a competencies tab or whatever you call it. Shows you what you can and can't use.
Do not loiter.
Okay, first of all, it's gonna take forever, so let's get started on that. 64 more clots. So yeah, we have a lot. About 100 and some. 150 some. Not even. Actually, yeah, it might actually be more than 100. We might be pretty good here. We might just move on one way or the other. Two-handed weapons such as pole arms. Some, oh yeah, some two-handed axes and swords are agility and also work. So I guess even though there's no concrete answer, it's pole arms, stabs, axes, and swords, I guess. Can they use maces? How would I know? I guess if I get a mace, I'll be able to find out. Two-handed mace. Looks like I can't use a one-handed mace though. So, can you use one-handers as a survival? Two one-handers? Is that possible? I don't think so. I think the answer is no. Oh, that stops the crafting process. Just gonna sell these eggs at this point. Yeah, so we have another 30. Yeah, we're gonna have about 140, it looks like. Not bad, but we needed 180, so we're probably gonna be like 20 some short, and I think that's good enough. I think we'll use the rest of the time we have here today and start moving on. If we see some beasts along the way, we can kill them and skin them. It might be interesting. Another cool thing about this is it might be interesting to go and see what, like, go to like a level 20 zone and see what it looks like at level 10. I know the quests probably don't work, but I'd be interested. Okay, let's see these comments here. We're gonna have a lot of comments, I bet. Oh yeah, let's see these comments. Okay, so what are we supposed to make? Embossed leather gloves. Oh yeah, that's, you can make either of these, I guess, yeah. We need to make a ton, so we might as well just buy like a ton of this. How much do we need? Like 50? We need to get to 85, so this will do it, looks like. What's going on there?
Stay the course.
I can't see the cast for some reason. It doesn't show up on Plater, so. Oh, it's fucking long cast. These are way quicker. All right, that's a good reason to do that then. Even though they're leather and I won't use them. Oh, but we could. We're not even 14 yet, so. Why bother? This makes it 14, item level 19. That's a really powerful item. That would be way better than what we're wearing. But no big deal. Could always come back to that once we're done. Yeah, it should get us to 85 easily. And then at 85 we do fine leather belts. Although I don't know why I would, unless their materials are way cheaper. It's yellow now. I feel like it's overrated to do, especially if you're using your own materials. Wait, where's what? We have to go farther in, I guess, to get more patterns. Light scale belt. There's no light leather or fine leather belt. Where the fuck do you even get that? Embossed leather cloak. Oh, we can make one of those for ourselves. Definitely should make one of these, one way or the other.
Keep your wits about you.
I have one-of-a-kind items.
Prepare yourselves. The bells have tolled. Shelter your weak, your young, and your old. Each of you shall pay.
It says you need 6 light leather anyway, so this is probably the same thing. It's just really long.
Keep your wits.
Long ass cast. That's some new transmog somehow. It's funny. Okay, let's vendor this.
Choose wisely.
Okay, let's go to Silver Moon now. We're definitely done in this area one way or the other. It was fun. We spent a couple hours here, but no matter how much you want to grind, there's only so much you can do here. That's gonna be really cool though. I can't wait to see that. Getting a oh, wrong way. Getting a bloodlust that early is gonna be huge. I feel like. Guess I'm misunderstanding it maybe. Oh, that's definitely bloodlust. Yep. And we get that actual ability to make him use bloodlust probably around the same time. Command pet. Yep. What's like the natural benefit for the pet being tank spec? Oh, that's pretty good though. Hunting. I might use that for now. I don't. It doesn't change anything, right? How does it work? Ah, no. It doesn't work that way. Your pet is one thing by default now, right? Yeah. That's how it works now, I believe. Most of the abilities are standard abilities, but what it has is based on what it is, what it do.
So eager you are.
What's this?
For my blood
An
to
aria
spill,
shola.
yet to vanquish
Time
me. Prepare yourselves. The bells have tolled. Shelter your weak, your young, and your old. Each of you shall pay the final
Jesus Christ, shut up. Oh my God, man. Cannot stand these things. Tell you what. I'm surprised I don't have that transmog. It looks like something from whatever that dungeon was. Okay, where the hell is this gonna be now? This will be the first time I've ever trained leatherworking here. Let's see. I'll have to talk to a guard. Where's their guard? Sit over here. Looks like this is it. Oh, that's pretty good too. It's in a nice spot.
Baladash Malinore. What do you seek?
Oh, what the hell? Oh, these are cata things, yeah. Whoa, what is that?
Do not loiter.
Oh, shit. What the hell? What does that do? I don't know what that is.
We will
If I didn't have such limited bag space, I'd find out, but... There we go, there's the rest of the stuff. Okay, fine leather belt is also 6, yep. You haven't collected this transmog appearance, but I can't, right? Even at this level? I don't think I can. Let's see, I guess. I think the answer is no, even at this level. Yeah, it doesn't work. Doesn't work like that.
The eternal sun guides us. Shurelaron. I have one-of-a-kind items.
So we can make 8 more. So we need... Yeah, it's that. Alright, cool. Wait. Oh, that was even a better idea to craft. And that is it. We only are going to get to 96. Not terrible. But I don't know. I'm not against doing this. I know it's technically something that has been part of the rule set. But I did violate it on the tailoring one too. And I feel like as long as you get the money yourself, right? Like, I mean, where would if I got like 100,000 gold sent over to my hunter, then obviously I should not use that to buy pattern stuff. But like, honestly, I feel like if I have the money, why should I be limited? Like, especially because this stuff is usually really expensive. So we might actually check this out real quick. See how much money this stuff is. Leather, because we don't need much more, presumably. Although I don't know, we might need more for the next part in some way, but... Oh, we needed to save those belts as well, which I failed to do. How can I get them back? Oh shit. Leyline navigator. Fuck. That's cool. Yeah, you need 15 fine leather belts and 15 cured medium hide. Like that's. Do I even have 15?
What do you seek?
Yeah, maybe. Just be a real fucking pain to keep that many things in my inventory. That's 10. I guess we'll hang on to them. It's gonna be a pain.
Shorelaron.
That's the most you can buy back. I think I made more than that. Well, we're gonna make even more though, I guess, so. We need 4 more levels anyway. So at most we'll have 14, I guess. Maybe we won't get all of them though. Oh shit, what is this? Cured light hide. I don't understand how this works. Light hide. Where do you even get these? Light hide. It's from something like more direct, I think, isn't it? No, I guess it's just from higher mobs. Or maybe it's not. I don't it's hard to tell. Is there Wahid comments on the topic? Farming them in Darkshore, there's so many creatures that may drop it. So I don't understand. I'm new to this concept, so we'll see. 20 gold each, fuck. It's interesting. 1 silver each. 5 gold each. Well, how much can we buy? Oh, there's only 2 on the auction house. Yeah, so I'll just buy the one that's 1 silver and then that's it. We can't buy anything else anyway. Literally nothing else anyway. So we make 1 more leather. Pretty good. That's odd. Where's this? Here it is. I knew there was a mailbox here. Oh, you can just do that without actually... Wow, I didn't realize that. Interesting. Alright, well, we're done. We're done in Silver Moon. Likely never return, I would imagine. Let us head out. This is going to be a long trip, so we probably aren't going to make it there. In fact, maybe I'll start the trip next episode, because this is going to be really long. We have to go all the way to Undercity. So that means we have to go through Ghostlands, then Eastern Plagueland, then Western Plagueland, and then Tears Fall, obviously. But, what level are we? 12? Maybe we'll... Oh man, I just don't know what to do. I'll have to think about it. So anyway, hope you enjoyed this episode. Pretty long first episode, but I want to get started. There's a lot to do. And we're actually pretty good. We're already almost 100, ready to move on to the next set of leather types. And we already made some good gear too. I might look into this. But anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.